It is the first ever Saturday of Super Wildcard weekend. So where else would you rather be watching a Buffalo Bills playoff game? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Billievers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to this live play-by-play and reaction video as we watch the Buffalo Bills. Our playoff Buffalo Bills play against the Indianapolis Colts. Again, guys, thank you for joining me. My name is Joe. If you're new to this channel, guys, please be sure to hit that subscribe button as we have you covered with all Buffalo sports news, including the Buffalo Bills playoff run. We obviously all hope that it continues after today, and I'll be giving you live play-by-play and reaction to every single playoff game and doing live play-by-play and reaction as we go into 2021. I see a lot of you already in the chat room. Krabby Cal, how you doing? Let's go Bills. King Cam, good to see you in the house. Ethan, what is going on? Ray Dizzy, happy wild card weekend. And there's no better way to start than with our Buffalo Bills. Guys, I'm very excited to bring you this game. Share this video, like this video, and leave a comment. You guys know how all these live stream works. I love being interactive with you guys. So if you guys would be interactive with me, it would help the channel out greatly. Pre-game, let's talk score predictions. Let's talk bold predictions. Let's have some fun with this as the Buffalo Bills get ready to host the Indianapolis Colts. Mr. Roller Coaster Analysis, Bills Mafia, let's go. All right, I am very excited about this game. I hope you are too, as the game is half an hour away. Again, I shared this on Twitter. I shared this on Facebook. If you could just share this. Again, I want to share this moment with as many people from Bills Mafia, our Bills Mafia fan base, that I can, because this is something we've been waiting for a very, very long time. Kenneth Osborne says, if we win, I am jumping through a table. I'm not. He says he is. I'm not going to. But if he wants to do that, good luck to him. Bad luck for the table. But that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is sometimes when it comes to this Bills Mafia fan base. We just do some crazy stuff. OG2K, whatever happened to say, I had a very fun season. Thank you. I always have a fun season with you guys. You guys make it so much fun. And this is the playoffs. So win or go home. That's this what's at stake. I was just talking to my wife earlier today during breakfast, as none of us slept this morning. I am sure just in excitement during breakfast. I was like, man, why can't we play in the NFC? The NFC, you have the second seed playing an 8-8 team, right? I mean, come on. Why can't we do that? No, we play. This AFC is tough. Every team in the playoffs is 11-5 or better, which means we cannot take a moment off. We cannot take a quarter off. If we take a quarter off, fall behind early, we have to try to play catch up. That's not going to go well because these are good teams. You talk about a lot of good players on each of these teams. As I get text messages talking about this game, Mr. Roller Coaster comes in 40-24 Bills, but we cannot take any time off. We have to be just as dominant. We have to have our foot on the team's throat, just like we did last week. Week 17 against the Dolphins, we put up 56. Everyone wants to talk about this Colts passing defense. We put up 56 on the second best pass defense in the league. So I don't care about the defense. Stephon Diggs is playing. Cole Beasley is playing. We have our full complement of wide receivers, what seems that we haven't had all season, it seems like. John Brown's here. Stephon Diggs is here. Cole Beasley's here. And although we brought up Duke Williams, as some Bills fans thought would happen, as Cover One, Greg Thompson talked about, as Greg Carino talked about, Duke Williams is inactive for this game. So just because we brought him up from the practice squad doesn't mean we have to activate him. So he's inactive for this game. He was an insurance policy if Cole Beasley couldn't go. But guess what, baby? Cole Beasley can go, and he is going to go, and hopefully he's going to see the end zone a few times today. How is Duke already on the inactive list? Again, King Cam, that's what I just talked about. They brought him up just as an insurance policy. If Cole Beasley can't go, we need that sixth or fifth wide receiver. But guess what? There's sixth wide receiver. Cole Beasley can go. So we'll talk about the roster breakdown. We'll talk about the inactives for this game, both for the Colts and for our Buffalo Bills. And we'll also talk about some of the big key players for the Indianapolis Colts as well. But yeah, guys, again, thank you for joining me as people are rolling in here. I understand you have an 8-8 and 6-10 record team hosting who's hosting a playoff game in the NFC. Yeah, 6-10 was good enough to 7-9, I thought. I believe that the Washington football team is 7-9, but still, point's still the same. Point is still the same. You have a 7-9 playoff team. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to pull some stuff up as well. You have a 7-9 playoff team hosting the game, and that's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. I wish we had it that easy. Wish we had it that easy, man. But again, guys, I'm very excited for this game. The Buffalo Bills 13-3 going up against the 11-5 Indianapolis Colts. Frank Reich coming back to Buffalo, seeing where he had the biggest comeback in NFL history during Wildcard weekend against the Houston Oilers, now Tennessee Titans, another AFC South team, although there wasn't AFC South back then, but still. Frank Reich is back, and hopefully, we can say hi. We can say our ha-has. Good to see you. Everyone like this stream. Everyone hit that thumbs up button. We'd really appreciate it. We are a better team than the Colts, but it's definitely not going to be an easy win. 24-17 Bills win. Again, I'll be giving you my score prediction right before kickoff. That's how I normally do it. I'll give you some bold predictions. Again, guys, let me know some bold predictions in the comment section. I said on Twitter, one of my bold predictions, Mario Watson has 2 sacks and a forced fumble. That's one of my bold predictions. What are your bold predictions for this game? So let's go over the inactives for today's game. We'll go over the Indianapolis Colts first, and then we'll go into our Buffalo Bills. And like I said, we'll talk about some of the active players for the Buffalo Bills as well. Good to see, like, Cole Beasley is active. Good to see John Brown is active, and we'll go over some other players as well. But let's talk about the inactives. We'll start with the Indianapolis Colts. Defensive end Ben Banogu is inactive for today's game. QB Jacob Eason, they do the same thing with Jacob Eason that we do with Jake Fromm, right? They keep him away from everybody, and then if we need a quarterback, we don't need to do what the Broncos did. We'll actually have a quarterback. Again, more than likely, you'll still have the same result, an L, but at least you'll have a quarterback. We hope that now the playoffs are here, that does not happen. We want to see our quarterback, our team, healthy. Kenny Stills is not going to play. Kenny Stills is still on the practice squad. He did not have enough time to get acclimated with the playbook, with things like that. John Brown has 1 TD. Dawson Knox has 2 TDs, says OG2K. Chris Stratton says, Bills by 50. Bet the over. Bet the over. If we crush the best scoring defense in the league, the sky is the limit for this team. Again, I agree that might be closer than what some people think. But hey, we'll see what happens. Obviously, I want to be. I would love to put 56 again as they are showing images of Pinto Ron and getting ready for the game. I hope that Pinto Ron is there. Again, there's about 6,700 Bills fans at the game. Pretty sure Pinto Ron is one of them. He's been at every single game that you can go to for over the past 25 years. So hopefully he's at the game enjoying himself. I know there's a few fans at this game. Follow Twitter. You know about some of the fans that are at this game. And I hope that they're loud today, baby. I hope that they are loud. Do I like the pickup of Kenny Stills? I do. There's nothing wrong with picking him up. If he stays on the practice squad or if he doesn't play in a game this year, then we don't owe him anything other than what you would pay someone on the practice squad, right? So I like the pickup because if something were to happen to Cole Beasley, if something were to happen to John Brown, you bring him up, right? And you still have an elusive wide receiver, a good weapon who played football earlier this year, right? Was playing with the Houston Texans just 6-7 weeks ago. So we know what we have in Kenny Stills, a pretty good, pretty solid player. Is Stephon and Cole playing? Yes, they are both playing. My smash table is just about done. Well, let's see the Bills playoff run, and then we'll see if I get smashed through a table. Aaron Clark says, score prediction 34-23 Buffalo Bills. Going back to the Colts inactives for today's game. Will Holden, offensive tackle, is inactive for today's game. Desmond Patman, a wide receiver, inactive for today's game. Noah Togia is inactive for today's game. And Rock Ya-Sin. That's probably the biggest inactive for the Indianapolis Colts in this game is Rock Ya-Sin, cornerback. He is a player that is normally on the roster, normally out there with the starters. So seeing a cornerback inactive for this game against our Buffalo starting cornerback who is inactive for this game against our Buffalo Bills wide receivers does not bode well for the Indianapolis Colts. Talk about changing up matchups. Who's going to cover Diggs? Who's going to cover Beasley? Again, remember, Beasley always open. So we'll see how this game goes for Josh Allen. Remember what happened last year against the Houston Texans. The Bills up 16-0, then lose that game in overtime, a heartbreaker in overtime. Let's see if Josh Allen and this Buffalo Bills team remembers that one, and if they put their foot on the gas and leave it on the gas this time, scoring touchdowns instead of field goals. Going to the Buffalo Bills inactives, and both the guys that were brought up from the practice squad yesterday, both Jordan Devy and wide receiver Duke Williams, find themselves on the inactive list. So they were insurance policies. Let's say you had a Buffalo Bills offensive lineman, John Feliciano, maybe he was still feeling a little under the weather. Brian Winters, maybe he wouldn't be ready to go. You had that backup there just in case. And so they are both inactive for this game. Terrell Dodson, linebacker, he's inactive for this game. Glad to see him back on the active roster. Remember, he got hurt early in the season. I think week 5, week 6, something like that. Backup linebacker, he's inactive, but I'm glad to see him back on this team. Again, if we need him in the playoffs, then it will come in handy to have him there. Jordan Devy, like I said, offensive guard, he is inactive. Jake Fromm, again, he doesn't practice with the team most weeks. He's just there as a precautionary measure for the Buffalo Bills. If something were to happen in that quarterback room with the pandemic, then we can bring in another quarterback. Tyler Kroft is inactive for this game, which means we are going at tight end with Lee Smith. Reggie Gilliam is back, and Dawson Knox. So those are our tight ends for today's game. Trent Murphy finds himself back on the inactive list with AJ Epineza getting more playing time. Man, it's hard for him to get playing time. We're talking about, of course, the defensive end for the Buffalo Bills, Trent Murphy. Like I said, Duke Williams inactive for today's game, and T.J. Yeldon, running back, inactive for today's game. A lot of people talking about Antonio Williams during this week. Antonio Williams played great in the second half of Week 17. He is not on the game day roster for the game today. He did run hard. He did play well. But you look at the running backs for today's game, the same three as it's been most of the season. You have Zach Moss, you have Tawan Jones, and then you have Devin Singletary. Those are your running backs for the Buffalo Bills. Again, guys, thank you for joining me. If you're just joining me on this channel, hit that thumbs up button. Share this video. Again, I want to share this moment. I want to share this game with as much as my Buffalo Bills fan base as possible. So, again, make sure you share this video. Let's go. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Slick Rick, you know how it is. It all depends on this game right here. The Bills win, we're all happy. We go home, we party, we celebrate all weekend long. As we watch the rest of Wildcard weekend, we party, we drink up, we have a great time. But if we lose, it feels like a great season that could have been so much more, right? We talked during the preseason about our expectations this year. What were our expectations for the Buffalo Bills? Win your division. Bam! Got that done. We're good to go there. Our regular season goal, our regular season expectations were met. Now, what were our postseason expectations? At the beginning of the season, my postseason expectations were simple. Win one playoff game. But with how good this team has played, they can do so much more than that, where some people are now saying AFC Championship game at least. And you know what? I tend to agree. We can beat this team. We can beat these guys. We can beat the Indianapolis Colts and move on to play either the Steelers, the Ravens, or the Titans. Okay, those will be our three potential opponents next week, and I can see a win in all three matchups. I can see us beating the Baltimore Ravens. I can see us beating the Pittsburgh Steelers. I can see us beating the Tennessee Titans. I don't see an issue with any of those three matchups for the Buffalo Bills, which means it's on to Kansas City for the AFC Championship game. And let me get something off my chest right now. I like our chances in that game as well. I think this Buffalo Bills team is for real. You look what they did last week when their backups scored 28 points against the second-rated passing defense in the league. Okay, that just doesn't happen, especially when it was like that team wasn't playing for anything. Okay, they had their playoff opportunity, win, and they were in. And where are they now? They're sitting at home watching this game. If we lose, I'm going to have a tough time at work tonight. It says King Cam kickoff at 1:05. Kickoff is at 1:05. We hope that Pittsburgh wins after us. Then we play them. Well, if Pittsburgh wins, Then we get to avoid Baltimore. Again, I think we can beat Baltimore. I think we beat Tennessee if Tennessee wins that game too. But I think we can beat Pittsburgh in Buffalo, so that's fine. What happened to Cleveland? Cleveland plays Pittsburgh. So if Cleveland wins against Pittsburgh, Cleveland will automatically play Kansas City. Kansas City is going to play the lowest remaining seed. So obviously, if we win, we beat the 7th seed. If Cleveland wins, they are the 6th seed. So Kansas City would play Cleveland. We would play the winner of the Tennessee Titans Baltimore Ravens game. That's how the playoffs work. They get reseeded as the games go on, as the weeks go on, and Pinto Ron is in the house in Bills Stadium. And guys, there was a point today. Pittsburgh plays Cleveland. Yes. That was such a forward pass. So there was a time today, as I showed Pinto Ron, I do want to get this off my chest. There was a time today as I was sitting here getting ready for this game that I thought about Pancho Villa and how much I wished that he would be here at the state, whether it be at the stadium or watching the game from home in Dallas, where his home was again, Ezra Castro. And it's not just Ezra Castro. It's not just Pancho Villa. I think about all the people who have lost Bills family over the past 25 years, right? We've seen a lot of Buffalo Bills fans come and go over the past 25 years, and for those of you who have lost a loved one this year especially, but who can't watch the game, who would normally be watching the game with you, I send my condolences out to you, and I hope that you can at least enjoy this game. Bills and Packers in the Super Bowl, and Bills win 14-10. If the Bills are Packers playing the Super Bowl and they only score 24 points combined, that would be the NFL's worst case scenario as far as fun Super Bowls to watch. But we'll see what happens. I think if the Bills I think the Packers have a clean shot at the Super Bowl. I really do. You have to think the Saints going to Lambeau in January, not going to be well for Drew Brees. I think the Packers losing would be the biggest upset for me. Pancho Villa is watching the game somewhere else. I hope so. What year was the Music City Miracle? 1999, and you mean the Music City forward pass. 1999, which up until 2017 was the last time the Buffalo Bills made the playoffs. Like the Cleveland Browns, we suffered an 18-year playoff drought. Obviously, now that's over. As I get back to some text messages from some people, guys, bear with me. Like you guys know, all season long, probably for the past 3 years, I've been saying I can't do 2 things at once. It's pretty much impossible. Okay. I've been hurt since 1997. Tampa may surprise the Packers, says Father Snowman. Listen, that would be a good game, Tom Brady and the Packers. Yo, from Northwest Tucson. Go Bills, says Jim Tripp. Glad you joined me. Guys, and again, let me know in the comment section some bold predictions. Let me know where you're watching from. 24 of you in here. Again, I really appreciate all you guys joining me. I appreciate the whole year, what you guys have done for this channel. Who else plays today at 4 o'clock? You have the Rams, 4:40, I should say. So there's 3 games both days. Let's go over all those games right now. So obviously the 105 game, the Buffalo Bills 6.5-point favorites against the Indianapolis Colts. At 4:40, you have the LA Rams traveling to Seattle, playing the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks 3.5-point favorites in that one. And then tonight's game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Washington, playing the Washington football team. Tampa Bay 9-point favorites in that game. This could be a huge hurdle, says Ross Wheeler. Absolutely, I agree completely. Chance comes in, says he's watching from Cottage Grove, Oregon. Thank you for joining me from there. Louisville, just outside of Omaha, Nebraska. Thank you for joining me from Louisville, Nebraska. Spreading the good vibes. Let's turn up today, fellas. Hey, we love you too, Peter. Thank you for joining us. Bold prediction, Bills 56-12. Frank Reich will have a nervous breakdown and try play in place of Josh. Frank Reich will try to come in for Phillip Rivers, maybe. And then, like I said, tonight's game is Tampa Bay versus Washington football team at 8:15. Those are today's football games. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And guys, so that means the Buffalo Bills, with this schedule, the Buffalo Bills will not know who they play until tomorrow night after the Sunday night football game. So tomorrow afternoon, 1:05, you have the Baltimore Ravens going against the Tennessee Titans. I think that's going to be the best game of the weekend. I really look forward to that game. The Titans, 3.5-point underdogs. The Bears go into New Orleans to play the Saints. Saints, 9.5-point favorites. And then the Cleveland Browns at 8:15 go up into Pittsburgh to play the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 6-point favorites. Krabby Cal wants a redo of the 1991 AFC Championship game where the Bills crushed the LA Raiders. This may be close to the Father Snowman as the teams are getting ready to go onto the field. You see Frank Reich on the field leading his Indianapolis Colts team to this game. Again, you talk about this Colts team. You talk about Phillip Rivers. You talk about the running back situation. You talk about their plan for this game is going to be run the ball, keep the ball out of Josh Allen and this offense's hands. And I think the Bills are going to come out and surprise people. I think the Buffalo Bills are going to run this ball a lot more than what people think. But obviously, you want to talk about Jonathan Taylor when it comes to the Indianapolis Colts. Jonathan Taylor over 200 rushing yards last week in the season finale against the Jacksonville Jaguars. First-year player out of Wisconsin. He's the guy you got to look out for, okay? If you're the Buffalo Bills, he's the guy you have to defend against. Bills passing number 1 since week 12. Colts number 31st against the pass since week 12. Bills on front fast. Colts can't run. Well, hopefully it stays that way. Again, Jonathan Taylor, got to look out for him. Naheem Hines, another running back, and Darius Anderson. There are 3 running backs in the backfield. You look at these wide receivers, you cannot forget about T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton is a stud, and he can break this game open. We know that Trey White will be on him, so hopefully that's a great matchup all night for the Buffalo Bills, and Trey White can feel a little snubbed from being a number 2 Pro Bowl All-Pro, second-team All-Pro instead of first team like he was last year, and he can take out that aggression. Bills, number 4 against the run since week 12. Again, this defense, people are sleeping on this defense since week 10, since week 6, the last 10 weeks, the Buffalo Bills have been the 6th best defense in the NFL. So let them sleep on this defense. Like I said, my bold prediction is that Mario Addison has 2 sacks and a forced fumble, which the Buffalo Bills will then recover. Antonio Williams is not active for today's game. Ross Wheeler is in the house. Glad to see it, buddy. He's not a fan. Levi Wallace. Well, hopefully Norman is on the other side of Trey White most of this day. How was my sleep, Joe? No, there was none. There was none. I want Matt Barkley in by the 4th quarter, says Oman Jenkins. Stefan Tiedemann comes in and says 43-13 Buffalo Bills. So we can go over this roster breakdown for the Buffalo Bills today as we are less than 10 minutes from kickoff of this first wild card game of the 2020 NFL season. Matt Barkley is our backup quarterback to Josh Allen. You have our offensive line, Mitch Morse, Ike Boettger, Brian Winters, Ryan Bates, Deion Dawkins, Darrell Williams, John Feliciano, and Ty Nsekhe. Running back, Zach Moss, Tywan Jones, and Devin Singletary. Your tight ends are Lee Smith, Reggie Gilliam, and Dawson Knox. Wide receivers, Cole Beasley in the house. And again, let's make sure he gets the ball. Let's make sure he eats today against this Colts passing defense, which, as Brian said, not that good. Cole Beasley, Gabriel Davis, Stephon Diggs, John Brown, Andre Roberts, and Isaiah McKenzie. Again, it feels like it's been so long since we've had our full complement of wide receivers. We have them here as they show the highlights of the 1995 Buffalo Bills. The last time the Bills won a playoff game was 1995. Let's end that today. Linebackers, Tyler Matakovic, again, mostly for special teams. Tremaine Edmonds, A.J. Klein, Matt Milano, and Andre Smith. Defensive line got Jerry Hughes, A.J. Epineza, Justin Zimmer, Quentin Jefferson, Ed Oliver, Darrell Johnson, Vernon Butler, Mario Addison, and Harrison Phillips. Norman is great. Yeah, guys, what do you think now? Now the season's over, what do you think about the Josh Norman signing? We're happy about it. Smash that like button. Absolutely, Jim Tripp. Thank you very much, and thank you for everyone who has joined me for this live play reaction coverage of our Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. Going back to the active roster, defense backs, you have Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Teron Johnson, Trey White, Josh Norman, Dean Marlowe, Saron Neal, Levi Wallace, and Jaquan Johnson. Special teams, Tyler Bass, Corey Bojorges, and Reed Ferguson. Guys, I have said this all season, and it hasn't happened yet, and I hope it does not happen today. But I say you have to watch out for this. Everyone at the beginning of the season was a Tyler Bass hater. And now they've come around. Listen, I still think that Tyler Bass could cost us a game this season. Remember, he's a rookie. This is still a rookie kicker playing in his first playoff game, playing in Buffalo in January. The winds are not going to be friendly. Sure, he's had plenty of practice there, but this is real time. This is the game. This is, again, the first playoff game he's played in. So if he has a hiccup here or there, we can't hate him, okay? We cannot hate him. Might be mad at him in the moment, but, man, he's had a great season surpassing Steve Christie for the most points in Buffalo Bills history. Only good thing Poyer ever did is marry a hot wife. I mean, hey, I love our secondary. People might disagree, but I love that secondary. Let's go, Buffalo. Hopefully it's a great day for the Bills. Norman was good, added quality and depth, says Aaron Clark. Love Josh Norman, says Ross Wheeler. How many tables broken so far? None. Everyone is on pins and needles right now. All Bills fans are on pins and needles watching this game or getting ready to watch this game, as Ian Eagle and Charles Davis are the ones doing this game. But I know you guys aren't listening to them because you're listening to me right here on Believers Talk, 5 minutes away from kickoff. Norman Good, veteran presence is always good. Would we re-sign Hyde? He better than Poyer. Yeah, absolutely, I would re-sign Hyde if I could, right? There's so many question marks going into the 2021 offseason for this Buffalo Bills team. I think the number one question mark is Matt Milano, but we're obviously going to see how everything pans out. I'm not going to get that far ahead of myself. Again, I expect to see Matt Milano on the field for the Buffalo Bills for at least 4 more games as we hopefully make a playoff push. Currently watching Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs, 127 receptions this season, most in the NFL. 1,535 receiving yards, most in the NFL. First-team All-Pro. He is the first Buffalo Bill to make it to a first-team All-Pro. They're looking at the last 6 games for the Bills, 6-0, averaging almost 39 points a game. That's insane. That's insane. The points that we put up, including the 56 last week against the Dolphins, has just been remarkable. 56, the second most points ever done by a Buffalo Bills team. Second to 58 points back in the 60s against the Miami Dolphins. Scott Blakely's in the house. And again, guys, thank you so much. Everyone who has joined me throughout this season. Brian, it's been good to have you join me this season and get connected with you again and see you here. That's been a lot of fun for me. Jim Tripp, Ross Wheeler, a lot of you guys have joined me all season. And this channel, this thing would not be a success without you guys. And I really appreciate it. Like I said, I want to enjoy this moment with all of you. I want to enjoy this game with all of Bills Mafia. Norman had 2 spectacular plays. Good to have, says Jim Tripp. He had an interception last week. And then you look at Dean Marlowe, had 2 interceptions last week. Again, very exciting to watch this game. Very excited to have this team that we've had this season. They got a 13-3 run for the Buffalo Bills. And let's go back to week 1, right? Let's revisit this season. Thank you, Ross. I appreciate it. A season that started with the Bills 4-0, but was definitely a rocky 4-0. So the first 2 games, divisional matchups, right? We cruised by the Jets. We beat the Dolphins in a back-and-forth game where Byron Jones gets hurt on the first drive of for the Dolphins against the Bills, and then the Buffalo Bills offense is just explosive. The third game, we played the Rams, right? We got out to this huge lead. We scored a touchdown to start the second half, get out to a 28-3 lead. Everything's looking good. Then all of a sudden the Rams just come on back. They chip away at this lead all game long, and Bills fans were worried. They get an interception that wasn't an interception called, goes their way. We get a pass interference call late in that game that definitely went our way. Not sure if there was pass interference there or not, but they call it that way. The Bills scored a touchdown on the second to last play of the game to win that one. You talk about the game against the Las Vegas Raiders. The Bills win it, but what happens in that game? You have Josh Allen falling on his non-throwing shoulder, and there was definitely an injury there. Now, Josh Allen continued to play. Josh Allen is a true warrior and will continue to play through injury, but he was definitely hurt, and that affected us the next 4 games. We go 2-2 over our next 4 games, losing to the Chiefs, losing to the Titans, the pandemic affecting our season, making us play a game on a Tuesday against the Chiefs, and then making us have short rest, playing Monday against the Titans. Definitely led to a lot of confusion among players. Definitely led to some things. And it is what it is. So we go 2-2 over that 4-game stretch. 6-2. Josh sporting a beard. He's trying. So am I. I'm trying. So we go 6-2 over our first 8 games. And then the Bills come back from a bye. We beat even before the bye, because the bye was week 11, I believe it was. So it was a late bye. The Bills looking strong after those 2 losses to the Titans, to the Chiefs, and then we played the Arizona Cardinals, right? Let's talk about a great game. That was really a great game. And it ends with what is now known as Hail Murray. Kyler Murray passing the ball up to DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins coming down with the catch and beating us on one of the last plays of the game. But since that time, as we just talked about, since that time, the Buffalo Bills are 6-0, averaging almost 39 points a game. One of the best offenses, if not the best offense in the league, and one of the best defenses in the league. So this Buffalo Bills team is for real, and we're looking really good heading into the playoffs. Stop the runs to Stephen Tynan. If I see Cuomo, I will boo so loud. I don't care. I just want to see this game. That's all I care about. Who's there, who's not there. That is what it is. The Buffalo Bills get ready to kick off. I love receiving in the second half, so I'm happy about that. As Tyler Bass gets ready to kick the ball into the air, my scoring prediction for this game, Buffalo 34, the Colts 13. We get out to a big lead early and hold on. That's my score prediction for this game. The kick is in the air. 34-13 is my prediction. If you haven't given me a prediction already, let me know in the comment section as the Colts let this one go back into the end zone, and Phillip Rivers and this Indianapolis Colts team will start at their own 25-yard line. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this game. Old Man Jenkins says, I'm nervous. I am shaking. King Cam, let's go. Cards was the only heartbreaker game of this season so far. We had too many in the past. Let's hope that's the only heartbreaker this whole season. As we are underway in Buffalo, baby, the Colts start the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They come out in shotgun formation. You have Taylor to Rivers right, 2 wide receivers set, 1 to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Rivers looking to throw on 1st down over the middle. Pass is complete down. That's T.Y. Hilton getting into the action early. Number 13 for the Indianapolis Colts. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Colts as they are getting back to the line of scrimmage quickly. They look like they're running some sort of hurry-up offense here early in this game. 14:35 to go. Colts get the ball first. First play of the game is a 9-yard completion. I'm sorry, I thought it was 10 for T.Y. Hilton. They run it on 2nd and 1, and that's going to be enough for the 1st down. That is Taylor with the carry for about 3 yards. Trey blew it, says Ross Wheeler. Well, again, it was a cut route, so you'd rather have that happen than T.Y. beat us deep. So it's going to be a 1st down for the Colts. This first drive of the game. We know they're 2 stars, just like Joe said. Those are the 2 guys we have to stop. I formation for the Colts. Try to spread it to the left. And there is Tremaine Edmonds there to stop Taylor after a 2-yard carry. Going to be 2nd and 8. 13:45 to go here in the first quarter. The Colts get the ball first. Get a quick 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Indianapolis Colts. Nice tackle. Yeah, it looked like Taylor actually slipped up there. It looked like he actually had a hole. If he would not have slipped up, might have been in trouble for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation for Phillip Rivers. Taylor to his left. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. 1 to the bottom. Bills send 4. Quick pass out is complete. Levi Wallace on the tackle along with Tremaine Edmonds. That's number 11 for the Indianapolis Colts. That is Michael Pittman Jr., wide receiver out of USC. Again, rookie wide receiver as well. You look at this Colts offense, young, but really have improved throughout the season. So that's going to be a good matchup all day long against this improved Buffalo Bills defense. Waltz blew it. He tackled him after the catch. It's going to be a huge 3rd down. 3rd and 2. 3rd down is going to be crucial in this game. Shotgun formation. Taylor gets the handoff, runs up the middle, and he does get the 1st down close to Buffalo Bills territory to the 48-yard line before he is tackled by Ed Oliver. So the Colts come out moving the ball early. You talk about this Colts team wants to control time possession. So hopefully this Bills team does a good job. And hopefully it's out here soon. Again, this Bills defense most of the year been a bend, don't break type defense. Hopefully that continues. Trey White in on the tackle. Look for Bills takeaway run early. That's what I expect. Make Phillip Rivers beat you. Shotgun formation. The Bills send a blitz. It is handed off. This one goes up the middle. Taylor gets a big gain, about 12 on the play, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Colts at the Buffalo Bills 39-yard line. So again, this Colts team definitely doing a good job moving the ball early on in this game. Looks like Addison was fooled on that situation, and the Indianapolis Colts have the ball in Bills territory. Jerry Hughes in on the tackle. Taylor doing a good job early so far. If we can't stop the run, it might get ugly fast, says Ross Wheeler. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Glad to see you in the chat, guys. Give me 1 second here. One play. Indianapolis Colts hand the ball off to Taylor out shotgun again, and this time he is stopped in the backfield, led by Teron Johnson. Okay, guys, I'm going to get back to this game in a second, but I want to give a quick shout-out to probably one of my biggest fans. My mom just joined the chat, and I'm so glad to see you in the chat, and I love her very much. My mom and my parents, and I hope they don't hate the fact that I'm sharing this with you right now, but right now they are recovering from the pandemic, which I'm not allowed to say. And they're doing okay, and I'm glad to see they're doing okay. But one of my biggest fans is here as she continues stuff through the pandemic. Shotgun formation, quick pass is incomplete. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 11 from the Bills' 41-yard line. So I just wanted to say that real quick. I appreciate her, of course, and her support, not just in this channel, but throughout my life, actually. She's been a great mom and will continue to be so. But yeah, I love you too. Anyhow, it's incomplete pass. Milano comes in and gets his hands on the ball. He does get a tip on the ball, so it's incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Indianapolis Colts. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom, 10:53 to go here in the first quarter. Rivers back to pass, throwing it, and it falls. No, it's completed. Is it complete? It is complete. I thought it felt incomplete, and it's going to be a 1st down for the Indianapolis Colts. I thought that thing felt incomplete. We're watching it on replay. No, it is incomplete. I'm sorry, it was incomplete. Good stuff. I thought that was complete. Hyde could have almost got an interception, but went right through his hand. So it's going up a 4th and 11. So again, this Buffalo Bills defense, bend, don't break, as it looks like the LA Chargers are going to be forced to punt. Thank you, T-Race. I appreciate it. Again, guys, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, hit that thumbs up button. Share this video with everyone you know. Let them know we are live for the play-by-play and reaction. Again, I want to share this moment with as many of Bills Mafia as I can. So the Colts do drive downfield, but on 3rd and 11, the ball falls incomplete, and they're going to be forced to punt inside Buffalo Bills territory. Big stop, says Brian. Absolutely. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they thought that was complete. It wasn't even close. And so it's 4th and 11. So now the Colts looking to pin the Bills in deep. Thank you, T-Race, for the $1.99 donation. We have Andre Roberts standing at the 10-yard line. Good first drive by the Colts. Good job by the Bills, making sure they don't get any points on the board. Fair catch called for by Andre Roberts. He lets it bounce. It gets to the 2-yard line, and that's where this Buffalo Bills offense will take over. So early on, a battle of field position. Obviously, the Buffalo Bills need to get a few first downs on this drive. 10:38 to go in the first quarter. The Colts have had the ball once, moved it downfield. Jonathan Taylor did a pretty good job getting some effective runs. Now on his first down carry in the last drive, a 2-yard loss, huge play for this Buffalo Bills defense. Now the Bills will get their first possession at their own 2-yard line. Again, a series like this, you love to see scores on every series. You want to see Corey Bojorquez only holding for extra points in this game. But a huge swing for this series would be just get 3 first downs, right? 2 or 3 first downs, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, give this defense time to rest after being on the field for almost 5 minutes, and then maybe continue to move the ball, get that offensive flow early. Again, Cole Beasley in this game, Stephon Diggs in this game, John Brown in this game. We have our top 3 wide receivers in this game for it seems like the first time since week 3. I mean, it seems like it's been that long since these guys have all played together. Again, thank you for the $1.99 donation. The LA Chargers, yes, Jim Tripp. Here comes Josh, says Oman Jenkins. Joe asked Mrs. Joe how long she lost her taste. I don't know. Mom, you'll have to answer that for Ross Wheeler. Oman Jenkins says, here comes Josh. Jim Tripp, punch it out with the run. I hope that we just punch out. And again, I think we're going to focus on the run a lot more in this game. I think people are underestimating what our run game can do, and I think now is the time to show it off. Matthew comes in, go Bills. Again, guys, thanks for joining me on Billievers Talk. If you're new, hit that subscribe button for continual Buffalo Bills coverage as we continue to watch the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts got the ball first, and they did drive the ball pretty well, but the Bills able to stop them and force a punt after a few first downs. So on that drive, Otace has been gone for over a week, says Mom. On that drive, you had Phillip Rivers go 2 for 4 for 15 yards. You had Taylor run the ball five times for 20 yards. Again, gashing this defense on one big run, 12 yards on one run. So the other 4, only 8. That's not bad. T.Y. Hilton had 1 catch for 9 yards. Michael Pittman had 1 catch for 6 yards. That punt was upon 37 yards. That puts it down on the 2-yard line. That's where the Buffalo Bills will take over. Hey, Freddie, good to see you in here. My sister had the blankety blank, and they got over it a bit quick, so hope for the same for yours. Thank you, King Cam. I appreciate that. All right, 10:38 to go here in the first quarter. The Buffalo Bills offense on the field for the first time, again, starting at their own 2-yard line. Josh Allen starts under center. Zach Moss in the backfield, single set back as they have one wide receiver to the top of the screen. That's John Brown. And it looks like they have Gabe Davis to the bottom of the screen. So neither Beasley or Diggs in on this first down carry. Gets about 3 yards, gets them to the 5-yard line. So again, start with the run, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, get a few first downs on this drive. Going to be huge for the Buffalo Bills. We are sheltering in place, says Jim Tripp. Well, I'm glad you are. Hopefully you guys are all staying safe. Hope everyone is staying safe out there. Must get over it. 4 to 7 days, just really sleepy. Wyatt says, let's go. Most shotgun formation. You got a run back. That Singletary to his right. Allen's right. Allen looking to throw out of the end zone. Pass is completed. That's Cole Beasley getting it to the 10-yard line. So it's going to be a quick third down for the Buffalo Bills. They mark it at 9. So it's going to be 3rd and about 3 for the Buffalo Bills. 9:45 to go here in the first quarter. Again, Colts got the ball first. Moved it to about midfield. Got stuck there, and then were forced to punt. Good punt by the Indianapolis Colts, forced the Buffalo Bills to start from their own 2-yard line, and now we have a 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation, you have a run back, 2 Allens left. You got 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Diggs alone at the top, maybe Brown alone at the top. Allen flush to the right, looking to throw, throws it downfield, it is incomplete. So the Bills will have to punt. Look at Corey Bojorquez to hopefully get a good punt off here as the Indianapolis Colts force the Buffalo Bills to go 3 and out, and it's going to be 4th and 3. 9:17 to go in the first quarter. That's the Buffalo Bills' 22nd 3 and out. Oh no, they only had 22 3 and outs in the regular season, 3rd fewest in the league. Borges in his own end zone. Again, like I said, you wanted to get a few first downs on that drive to force the Colts back a little bit, if nothing else. Colts winning field position here early. Borges gets the punt away. Special teams coverage getting down there. Fair catch called for, and it's going to be made at their own 36-yard line. So good punt by Bojorquez, and that's where Phillip Rivers and this Indianapolis Colts team will start their second possession of the game. 9:08 to go here in the first quarter, and the Buffalo Bills and Colts both had the ball one time. Neither of them able to get points on the board. Both had to punt the ball away. Who are good players on the Colts D? This Colts defense is underrated. I think that there are a couple star players that can make some plays, okay? And I'll go over them all here in a second. I'm just going through their players, their safeties. No one there really speak of. Meh. Linebackers, you have Darius Leonard, obviously, is probably their star player. His 3rd year in the league, so he's probably their big name guy. He actually came out and said he wants to beat the Bills to prove that they were wrong by picking Tremaine Edmonds over him. He is undefeated against teams, or the Colts are undefeated against teams that picked a linebacker ahead of Darius Leonard 3 years ago. Jordan Glasgow is a name that you might know, also at linebacker position. There's a player for the Indianapolis Colts. You have at defensive tackle, you have Stallworth. DeForest Buckner, of course, is another big name for the Colts defense. Those are the big names that I would have. Justin Houston at defensive end. Again, Rock Ya-Sin is a big name at corner, but he's inactive, probably the biggest inactive name for both these teams. Are they sum of parts or a standout star? Again, the only standout star I would say on this team would be Buckner. I think that everyone else is kind of feeds off each other. I think that Darius Leonard is a good player as well. And again, Darius Leonard took to Twitter a lot this past week to talk about the disrespect. He actually retweeted the tweet of the Buffalo Bills dancing during practice to stay loose, just to kind of get motivated. And again, I'm sure the Indianapolis Colts use that as motivation, saying that they're not taking the Colts seriously. It had nothing to do with that. We were taking Colts very seriously. We're just staying loose during practice. As they show the overhead of Bills Stadium, you see the Buffalo Bills fan base in attendance, and it's just really cool to see some fans back in the stands for this game. Again, about 10% of the stadium full, but still it's something. I want to see this defense, again, hopefully get 3 and out here. We know this defense has been bend, don't break most of this season, and we saw that there on the first drive. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate you guys. Again, I appreciate all you guys. Make sure if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do that as we continue to watch this game together. 1st and 10 for the Colts, 9:08 to go in the first quarter. Rivers has the ball, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers top of the screen. They run with Jonathan Taylor. He runs into Mario Addison, able to fall forward for about 3 yards. Addison had him at the line of scrimmage and was still able to drag Addison for about 3 yards. That's Hines on the carry, his first carry of the game, and it's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Indianapolis Colts, just giving fuel to the Colts. That was stupid to have the dancing video. Well, the Bills didn't do the dancing video. You know, it was someone in the media world did the dancing video. And I don't think it was stupid for them to do it. They were staying loose in practice. They were having a good time. Shotgun formation for Phillip Rivers. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Now you have 14 going in motion. Phillip Rivers, time to throw, throws outside to the running back Hines, and it's just out of his reach, so an incomplete pass. So a huge 3rd and 6, 8:29 to go here in the first quarter. Again, both teams have had the ball once. This is the second possession for the Indianapolis Colts. They have a 3rd and 6. Rivers 2 for 5 early on for 15 yards. I called the game was going to be low scoring. Everyone thought it was going to be a shootout. I don't know who thought it was going to be a shootout. I don't know what the over-under was for this game. They've only had 1 possession each, though, so there's still plenty of time for points to be scored. 8:29 to go. Trip formations to the top of the screen. 1 wide receiver to the bottom. Phillip Rivers in shotgun formation. 3 seconds on the play clock, 2. And the Bills send a blitz. Looks like they jumped offside, so a free play for the Colts. And it's completed downfield to T.Y. Hilton. Gets inside the 40-yard line into Buffalo Bills territory at the 36. That was a free play. And the Indianapolis Colts capitalized. Milano jumping off sides. He was coming on a blitz. Milano always chokes the playoffs. This is his 2nd playoff game, so let's relax. Love me 3rd and 6, but I didn't love it there. Brad Allen is the referee for this game. I have hated every single game that he has officiated for the Bills so far this year. I think he's done 2 games for the Bills this year, and I have hated every single one of them. So I look forward to that. Yeah, this is the 2nd game he's played. Rivers back to throw, throwing it deep once again, and this one is complete. That's Pittman getting inside the 15-yard line into the Buffalo Bills red zone. So the Colts will have the ball 1st and 10 from inside the 15, looking to score on their 2nd drive of the game. That's White on the coverage. White gets beat, and that's where the Colts will have it. Jim Chippa says, uh-oh, Houston. You're right, that's 3. Okay, 3. I'm sorry. 7:40 to go in the first quarter. Colts now have the ball at the 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Rivers shotgun formation, trips to the top of the screen. 1 wide receiver to the bottom. They run the ball on 1st down. Runs into Edmonds for gain of 2. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. Now we have to hope we stop them to a field goal here and hopefully get the ball back. And then Andre Alex has a chance for a kickoff return. So I'm good with that. 7:14 to go here in the first quarter. 0-0. No more choking or he's out. Get Trey White out of the game. Bills fans getting excited, cheering on this defense. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Still 0-0. Rivers under center, single back set for the Indianapolis Colts. One wide receiver to the top of the screen. They hand the ball off, and this is going to go nowhere on the play. That's Micah Hyde comes in on the tackle. Going to be 3rd and 8 for the Colts. 6:40 to go here in the first quarter. Still 0-0. Again, the Colts have the second possession of the game. Their second possession of the game, and they're inside the red zone. Great Hyde play. Yeah, absolutely. Dragon Wolf says, disappointing start. $6:20 to go here in the first quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 7 from the 13-yard line. Shotgun formation. Pittman in motion. They do run a screen. Read pretty well by this Buffalo Bills defense. And is that Milano on the tackle for no gain on the play. Going to bring up a 4th and 7 for the Indianapolis Colts. Again, forcing a field goal. Milano reading that screen. Big play. And he makes the tackle. And it's going to be 4th down. Forcing an Indianapolis Colts field goal with 5:45 to go here in the first quarter. Blankenship, 32 of 37 on field goals this season. Jim Tripp comes in and says, Milano. Brian Converse says, good stop. Again, bend, don't break. But now this offense needs to score some points. Snap is good. Hold is down. And the kick is good. So 5:29 to go here in the first quarter. The Colts strike first. And it's 3-0 Indianapolis. And the kicker has to come later. You like the glasses? You like the glasses, don't you? Kevin Kale says 3-51 still. It's still possible. Still possible. So that means Andre Roberts is going to hopefully get a shot at return here. If you're the Colts, obviously you just kick it away from him. Kick it away from him. Again, the Bills hosting their first playoff game in 25 years. The Bills trailing the Colts 3-0 after the Colts on their second drive do get a field goal. Go over some stats overall so far for the Colts. You got Phillip Rivers, 5 of 8 for 60 yards. Jonathan Taylor, 7 rushes for 23 yards. Hines, 1 rush for 4 yards. Hilton, the leading receiver, 2 catches for 32 yards. Pittman, 2 for 28. And Taylor had that 1 screen pass for no yards on the play. Blankenship scores on the field goal, 1 for 1, 30-yard field goal. Sanchez again with that nice punt, which put the Bills inside the 20-yard line. And that's where we are with the Indianapolis Colts. You look at Josh Allen, 1 for 2, 4-yard completion, 2. Cole Beasley on that first drive. Zach Moss with a 3-yard rush to get us out of our own end zone. Cole Beasley with the 1 catch. Bojorquez with a 54-yard punt on that drive. Trey White already with 3 tackles. Murray Aston with 2. Wallace and Edmonds also have 2. So those are the stats so far for our Buffalo Bills. Again, guys, we've had 1 drive. We've had 1 offensive drive. I know we're used to scoring 90 points, but it's just not how the playoffs work. So let's see how we do out of the shadow of our own end zone. Let's calm down a little bit here as the Buffalo Bills get ready to start their second possession of this game. Held them to 3. Let's show them 7, says Jim Tripp. That's what I want to do. Hold them to 3. We score 7. We win this game easily. Ravi comes in. Trey's poor play to start only tells me he's going to have 2 picks in this game. Let's hope so. Newport 200 comes into the house, says, let's go Bills. Again, my score prediction for this game was 34-14. I don't see how the Colts are going to score 11 points, so obviously that's going to be a little out. Maybe it's 34-17. Maybe I got lucky and said 34-17. We'll see. We're going to be fine, says Martin Bradstreet. Again, you know what? This bodes well for the Bills, hopefully. Let's hope this offense gets going. This defense doing their job, holding the Colts to 3 points. I think that's fine. I want to see Frazier on the sideline talking to these guys, asking what they're seeing and making adjustments early. Derek says, I know I'm just used to disappointing playoff runs from this franchise. No rings, 90 points, right? 8-play scoring drive, 52 yards, 3 minutes and 39 seconds off the clock. Again, ends in a field goal for the Colts. You do have to talk about, again, they are currently winning the field possession battle, currently winning time possession battle with 5:29 to go here in the first quarter. As Aaron Rodgers said, relax. We got to let this team live outside of our history. Hey, this team's a new team. This is a different team, different culture, brought in by Coach McDermott. As both Coach McDermott and Brandon Beane got extensions this year, well deserved. Again, I do want to see this ball bounces at the 13, and Andre Alberts has to come up and cover it, and he does. And so there is no return. A short kick by the Colts lands on the field of play, and then just dies there. So no chance at a return. That's disappointing. And so the Bills will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line. Hey, Milkman, how you doing? Good to see you in the house, in the chat. I'll be back, says Ross Wheeler. Urban Meyer to the Jags, says Luna. Hey, good for the Jags. I mean, hopefully Urban Meyer's health doesn't become an issue. You always have to worry about people's health. That's the number one concern. So hopefully he does well. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. 5 wide receivers set, 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Blitz coming for the Colts. Blitz gets there just as Allen lets go of the ball, and that's going to be out of bounds. So incomplete pass thrown by Josh Allen. 5:24 to go. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Not a good start. Must change field position, says Randall Williams. Absolutely, as the blitz does get in there and hit Josh Allen from behind. That's number 97 on the pressure for the Indianapolis Colts, as it's going to be 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation, 5 wide again. That's Muhammad who got the pressure on Allen. He's running. He's going to run. He's going to take off. He gets the 1st down, gets about the 28-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Allen creating with his feet. And we know that's something that Allen can always do. Allen's always a threat to run on the extend the play, run on this team. And if that's what you have to do to open things up in the passing game, then that's what we have to do. And that is a 1st down. Again, 13 for Josh Allen. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation again for Josh Allen. This is the 6th offensive play compared to 16 for the Colts. Have Singletary to his right. Allen looking to throw. Going deep down the middle of the field. Has a man open. And that is complete. That's Stephon Diggs with the completion down to the 36-yard line. Stephon Diggs gets up. He's pumped up. Let's go. Let's go, Buffalo. Come on. Get this offense going. Let's go. Stephon Diggs over the middle of the field, and it's going to be 1st and 10 in Colts territory. Shotgun formation again. Allen rolls to the right, goes downfield, has another open receiver. That's Gabe Davis. Gets to the 21-yard line. That's going to be another 1st down for the Buffalo Bills. All right, let's start rolling like we know how to do. 4:19 to go here in the 1st quarter, and it's now Buffalo Bills 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. 3-0 Colts. The Colts score a field goal on their 2nd drive. The Bills currently on their 2nd drive, moving the ball downfield. A big pass play to Stephon Diggs. Big pass play to Gabe Davis. Allen now 3 for 5 on the day for 56 yards. We hype now, says T-Race. Absolutely. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Singletary to Allen's right. Allen looking to throw his time in the pocket. Throws it to Singletary. Screen pass. Gets inside of 20. Gets about the 16-yard line. Gain 4 or 5 on the play before he is taken out of bounds. Let's get smoke in the end zone. The offense is so dangerous. I love it, says Brian. Absolutely. 3:35 to go here in the 1st quarter. And the Buffalo Bills now in the red zone, trailing 3-0 as they re-show that Stephon Diggs catch. Stephon Diggs comes up, pumped up, happy that he held on to that ball, got hit as he caught the ball. Good defense there by the Colts. Well, no, I mean, they got him open over the middle of the field. So maybe not good defense, but good job by number 37 coming down to the hit. You have, it looks like McKenzie and Singletary in the backfield. Singletary gets the ball. Singletary gets the 1st down, gets to the 10, and that's where he'll be stopped. So it's going to be 1st and goal. Buffalo Bills. Good run there by Devin Singletary, 7 yards, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Can I hear the fans? I have the volume turned down, so I can't hear anything. I will rewatch this game when it's over, and I'll tell you if I can hear the fans on the post-game show. Again, guys, after the game, I will give my throat and my voice time to rest. Make sure you join, you can join #sports, you can join Cover One, you can join, obviously, Buffalo Fanatics, some great post-game shows out there. Offside I formation on this 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bills. Lee Smith in motion. Obvious one-run formation. As I say that, of course, it's play action. Gets the ball to Moss, completed inside the 5-yard line to about the 3. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 3. Here comes 7 to the 3. What a sling by Allen. That you're talking about that pass to Diggs. Allen didn't even, this is how strong Allen is. And I want to talk about this for a second before they play the 2nd and goal play. Allen didn't even step into the throw. And it was a good 40 yards in the air. Allen didn't even step into it. He was just like fling, like Milkman said. It wasn't even like step in, boom. No, he was like la la la, fling, and then caught. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Allen's gonna run with this one inside. He passes it at the last second, and that's a touchdown. Dawson Knox in the end zone. So it looked like Allen was going to run. QB sneak. He has a defender on him. He says, oh, wait, Knox is wide open in the end zone. I'll give it to him. He has a touchdown. So first touchdown to Dawson Knox, and the Buffalo Bills score 6. Good job by Josh Allen. No one illegally downfield at that time. I don't know if that was the design. I really don't. That's interesting. Why it says light him up. But, hey, good job by Josh Allen and Dawson Knox. I believe there was someone in the chat room who said Dawson Knox was going to have 2 touchdowns today. Well, he just got his first. 8 plays, 85 yards, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah, that Bills offense stagnant, right, guys? As the Buffalo Bills score a touchdown. Allen now 6 for 8, 71 yards, and a touchdown. Bass in for the extra point. Snap is good. Hold is down, and the extra point is good. So with 1:49 to go here in the first quarter, the Buffalo Bills now have a 7-3 lead over the Indianapolis Colts. Martin says, TD Bills, woo, woo. It wasn't a Ric Flair, woo. It was a woo. So the Buffalo Bills find themselves up 7-3. Ravi comes in and says, the route is on. I just want a win. I don't care if it's by 1. And that's something about this playoffs too, guys. Listen, people always want nice-looking wins. We don't need any of that anymore. I don't care. I don't care if we win this game 9-6. We win. That's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me at this point. Moving on to the next round. Remember, we're all 0-0 right now. The records don't matter. You talk about the Bears. You talk about the Washington football team. If they go on a run, guess what? They're still going to be there. That's all that matters. You remember the Arizona Cardinals back in 2007. They snuck into the playoffs. Everyone thought they were the worst team in the playoffs. Larry Fitzgerald said, yeah, but I'm the best player of these playoffs. And so he went off. And what happened? The Arizona Cardinals found themselves in the Super Bowl, losing at the last minute to the Pittsburgh Steelers because of an amazing Santonio Holmes catch. Want win, yes, but healthy win. No injuries. That would be important too. I only say route because our offense just shifted into high gear. They don't typically look back when they find it. Can't touch this. Do you see that? People, Gabe Davis told Josh Allen to get out of the huddle when they were dancing. They're like, Josh Allen, you don't know how to dance. You know, we can touch this and we can get you out of here, okay? We root for Buffalo. We do. Look behind me. Look behind me. Too nervous to do what you do, says Randall. I love this, guys. I love this. I love hanging out with you guys. I really enjoy every moment of giving you live play and reaction. Wish I had some Doritos down here or something, but other than that, I'm good. Maybe my wife's watching. Bring down the nacho cheese Doritos, or the Cool Ranch, whatever. We don't have either in the house, so I don't know where she's getting it from. So psyched, says Anthony John. Absolutely King says believe. If you're just joining, guys, again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Share this video. Again, I want to share what I predict to be the first Buffalo Bills playoff win in over 25 years. I want to share this with as many of you as possible. And yes, that might include you seeing me cry. Okay, that might include you seeing me cry. But again, if the Bills win this game, we will not know until tomorrow who we play in the divisional round. It's either going to be the Steelers, the Titans, or the Colts. If the Steelers beat the Browns, but that's the late game tomorrow. If the Steelers beat the Browns, we play the Steelers. If the Browns upset the Steelers, we play the winner of the Titans-Ravens matchup. Let's go, says Brian Bowers. Go Bills. What happened on the first drive? We went 3-and-out on the first drive. The Colts got the ball first. They drove downfield to about midfield, punted the ball. We started at the 2-yard line, as this will be a returnable kick at the 4-yard line, taking the 20, the 25, hurdles a man, and then Tyler Bass has to come up and make the tackle about the 42-yard line. I want to see who that was. They heard number 34 on the return, doing his best Andre Roberts impression, giving the Colts good field position. Again, the Colts have had great field position so far in this game. What are hurdles, says King Cam? Absolutely. I hate hurdles, not because they don't look cool, not because it wasn't a good play, but man, you want to talk about a good way to get yourself hurt, and I mean hurt permanently. get upended on a hurdle one time as he hurdles Natakovic over top of him. But yeah, just land on your head one time doing that and you're done. And that scares me every single time. And Rivers under center, a quick end around, a little trickery by the Colts, gets into Buffalo Bills territory and gets the first down. Norman and was that Norman and Poyer, I believe, on the tackle. Natakovic got hurdled. Yeah, hurdled bad too. So a little trickery. Pittman on the end around gets into Buffalo Bills territory. And that's where the Colts will have another first down. I almost cried after the Cards game this year since Jim Tripp. That was a tough one. Shotgun formation for Phillip Rivers. You have Taylor, it looks like, to his right. One wide receiver top of screen to the bottom. Taylor gets the ball, hands it off. Gets about 4 or 5 yards before he's forced out of bounds by Tremaine Edmonds. Going to be 2nd and 5 for the Colts. A minute left to go here in the first quarter. The Bills up on the Colts 7-3. Watch from overseas in the military, originally from Bradford. I know exactly where Bradford is. In fact, Brian Converse, I know you know where Bradford is. I know that's a very, very near and dear place to you. So, but Trent, thank you for watching from overseas. I really appreciate it. Single back set as Rivers is under center. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Fake handoff, looking to throw on play action, throws it over the middle, and Taylor cannot hold on to the pass. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. Taylor had the first down, looking upfield before he gets the ball in his hands. 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bills up 7-3, and the Colts have a 3rd and 5. Yeah, whoever is watching, who is currently or was in the military, thank you so much for your service. I really appreciate that. He can run, but he can't pass hide. All right, 26 seconds to go. 3rd and 5, a huge 3rd down here as the Bills showing blitz. They have 7 at the line of scrimmage. Send 4. Rivers going deep. Has a man. That's Hilton. Incomplete. Poyer and Hyde on the coverage. Great job there to force the incompletion. It's going to be 4th and 5 for the Colts. Hyde gets his hand in there. Good job by Hyde. Thank you to my moderators for handling that. Rivers know they were that close. But, man, great breakup by Hyde. Poyer on the back end of that. That's why we have the best safety duo in the league right there. 4th and 5, they're going to go for it. Shotgun formation, trips to the top of the screen. 3 seconds on the play clock. They're going to fake it. They didn't know if Milano would jump again or not, but they did not. So 19 seconds to go. Forcing a punt. Man in the kitchen, you get it right. Hard count to try to force them off sides. That did not happen. And the Bills hold, and it's going to be 4th and 5. None of them can hide. Only Bills. Joe and Poyer, my guy, are crazy. I believe they're probably the most underrated duo in the NFL. And I think that they are an amazing duo for the past 3 years. And yeah, I hope that we could keep them around here in Buffalo. As the punt unit comes out for the Chargers, again, don't jump off sides. That would be a first down. Watch the fake, though. Again, just inside Buffalo Bills territory. Punt is in the air. So again, you want to talk about the Colts winning time field position. They do it here again as Andre Roberts makes a fair catch at the 11-yard line. I keep saying Chargers. I don't know why. Why do I keep saying Chargers? Because I'm kind of crazy. It's still the Colts, right? We're still playing the Colts? Yeah, we are. Okay. 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Buffalo Bills up on the Indianapolis Colts 7-3 with Allen and Bills coming out onto the field. Going to start 1st and 10 at the 11. Repeat the last drive. Let's go. It's Phillip Rivers. Thank you, Jim Tripp. Yeah, it's Phillip Rivers. So I just see Phillip Rivers, and I just say, hey. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Looks like it's Beasley. Gabe Davis as Beasley comes in motion to the bottom of the screen. So now you have Gabe and John Brown at the top of the screen. You have Diggs and Beasley at the bottom. Singletary goes out for a pass. Or sorry, that's Zach Moss going out for a pass. He catches the ball at about the 12-yard line. Maybe gets another yard before he is stopped So that's going to be the end of the first quarter after a 2-yard gain. Buffalo Bills up on the Indianapolis Colts 7-3. Again, both teams now, actually the Colts have had the ball 3 times now. The Indianapolis Chargers. Okay, I'll go with that in Buffalo Sports Fan. Again, guys, thank you for joining me. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And if you haven't subscribed to Billievers Talk, hit that subscribe button as we have you covered every single week. Live play reaction to Buffalo Bills games. I appreciate all you guys sticking with me all season long as we start this postseason run. Hopefully, we see you next week. Again, next week. Not sure if we're going to be playing the Tennessee Titans, Baltimore Ravens, or the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll find that out next week, or tomorrow. We'll find that out. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me for this game. I want to be on there, Joe. What are you doing? End of the first quarter, the Bills are up on the Indianapolis Colts 7-3. The Colts got the ball first. They moved the ball downfield pretty well. But the Bills forced a punt. Again, a bend, don't break type defense. That's our version of the run, short passes to our backs. Yep, absolutely. Another opportunity for a 90-yard drive. No problem. We're the ones charging, says Walking Tall, the Giant or better for the Bills. I don't know. I remember my second Bills game ever in 1991 when we beat the Raiders 51-3. Let's do it again. Go Bills, Brian Converse. It doesn't matter what their name. We got to beat everyone, right? We don't have to beat the Chargers anymore. We beat them once already. So we beat them. Now it's time to beat the Colts. And it doesn't matter who's the quarterback either. You talk like this game is a final. No, it's not even close to final. 7-3 in the first quarter. Bills got the ball. They'll have it 2nd and 8 after a 2-yard completion to Zach Moss. This game's far from over. We are losing special teams. That is a concern. Special teams is normally a place where we thrive with Andre Roberts. Andre Roberts has yet to have a real chance at a return, though. Even the kickoff took a weird, I want to say weird bounce, but it didn't bounce. So the kickoff went after the field goal. The kickoff hit at the 13-yard line. Andre Roberts was ready to play off bounce. It didn't bounce. It just stuck. So Andre Roberts had to run up and jump on the ball before the Indianapolis Colts got down there for a chance to get a free possession out of that. So good job by him getting on the ball. But, yeah, we're definitely losing special teams right now. Are the Bills the first team that uses the pass to set up the run? No, not at all. Not at all. There are plenty of teams. The Packers are a good team that set up the pass, that use the pass to set up the run. That's where the NFL is going. This isn't like the NFL 10 years ago where you use the run to set the pass, set play action. No, a lot of teams use the pass to set up the run. The Giants are better than the Bills. When is their playoff game again? Ooh, salt. Salt on the wound, Don. Salt on the wound. To any Giants fans watching, my brother's views and opinions are his own, and I do not support or deny his claims. Allen in shotgun formation, going to take off. He's going to go for a pass. Nope, now he's going to run out of bounds, and he gets hit and tackled out of bounds. Not sure if there's going to be a flag there. There is not. So it's going to be a loss on the play. If Allen would have ran to the left, he had a hole, but the play was designed to go to the right. So it's going to bring up a long 3rd down for the Buffalo Bills as Allen was unable to get away from the Colts. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. You don't believe. You don't believe. I don't know what the CMS student make you a believer. But 3rd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Knocks one of the receivers down there. You have a single one wide receiver to the top. And gets the snap. Stepping up in the pocket. Going to take off again. This time he gets tackled short of the 1st down. Probably about the 17. Listen, Feliciano, do not hurt our quarterback. Does not go down, but it's not going to be enough for a 1st down. So the Bills will have to punt from their own 18-yard line. 14 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Second quarter just started. And the Buffalo Bills will have to punt once again. He has open receiver. You have open receivers. Go through your progression. Go through your progression. A ring would make me less skeptical. Man, 4th and 3. We have to punt the ball. Bajorga is back in there once again. That was Leonard in on the tackle for the Colts. Bajorga gets the punt away. Another good punt. Goes out of bounds. Let's see where it went out of bounds at. The Indianapolis Colts will take over about the 37-yard line. So, again, the Colts winning the battle of field position. The Bills, though, winning the game. 13-34 to go here in the second quarter. The Bills up 7-3. A touchdown pass from Josh Allen to Dawson Knox is the difference in this game right now. And man, you know, if you're a Colts fan, you really have to be happy with that possession. The second drive of the game for the Bills, they go downfield and score. And as someone said in the comment section, once this Bills offense got rolling over the past 4 or 5 weeks, they did not stop. They just kept going. So a huge 3-and-out there by this Indianapolis Colts defense to stop this offense in their tracks. Again, I wish Josh Allen would have read through his progressions a little bit more. He did have an open receiver to the left, but maybe the clock in his head was going off. He did have Colts players all around him, but he had a clean pocket still and should have been able to read his progressions and read that play, but that's okay. All the teams are good now. There won't be any blowouts today. Is the Washington football team good? I just don't know. Don't like the play call on that drive, says Stefan. Again, he had open receiver before he took off, just chose to take off instead. Good defense by the Colts. It was 3 runs, 3-and-out. 3-and-out on that drive. Unfortunately, it wasn't 3 runs, though. On first down, we had a 2-yard completion to Zach Moss. So I know it's basically a run, but it does count as a completion for Josh Allen. Okay, except Washington. What about the Bears? The Bears, 8-8. Again, I wish we were in the NFC. I wish we were playing the Bears. I really do. But no, every team in the AFC has to be 11-5 or better. We had 10-6 teams, Miami Dolphins, missed the playoffs. NFC would kill for a 10-6 team right now. I mean, seriously. It's ridiculous. At commercial break right now in the second quarter, the Bills up on the Colts 7-3. The Colts, again, going to get good field position here. Some stats from this game. Josh Allen, 7-9, 73 yards with that passing touchdown. Allen, the leading rusher, 3 for 17. Need to get Singletary and Moss more involved in this game. They both only have 1 rush each. Need to get them involved in this one. Diggs and Davis, both with 1 catch. Diggs, 1 catch for 36 yards. Zach Moss is the only receiver with more than 1 catch with 2. We do have 6 guys with catches in this game. Dawson Knox, 1 catch, 3 yards, and the touchdown. Tyler Bass, 1 for 1 extra points. Bohor, guys, with another good punt, averaging a 50.5 punt average after 2 punts in this one. So 13:34 to go. You look at the average field position. Colts own 35. Bills own 9-yard line. So you take a look at that stat, and you see the Buffalo Bills still winning this game. That's a good sign for the Buffalo Bills. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. They hand the ball off. A big hole. And it's going to be enough for a first down. It's going to be a 10-yard run. Unable to take him down. But we do stop him after a 10-yard gain. So it's going to be another first down for the Indianapolis Colts. At some point, we're gonna have to run in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying. At some point, we're going to have to run in the playoffs. Now, Wise team might play Antonio Williams at run back since he played well versus the top defense last week. He also got more carries than both our starters combined. So, single back set, hand the ball off on first down. This one, he steps out of tackle. Another missed tackle in the backfield for our Buffalo Bills. Another missed tackle in our backfield for the Buffalo Bills. That's huge, too. That's about 8-yard carry. Tre'Davious White has him by the ankle and just can't bring him down. And Taylor gets into Buffalo Bills territory. Second and 2 now for the Colts. Taylor already with 10 rushes on the day, 46 yards. Single back set once again. Hands the ball off. This time Taylor is stopped in the backfield by Jerry Hughes. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3 or 4. Good job by Jerry Hughes. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate you. 11:55 to go here in the first half. Buffalo Bills up 7-3. The Colts have the ball 3rd and 4. Back in Buffalo Bills territory. Again, the Indianapolis Colts starting field position has been their own 35. The Buffalo Bills starting field position has been their own 9-yard line. So you talk about that difference there. The fact the Bills are still up in this game. Pretty impressive. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers set. You have 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. You have the running back go back in motion. Taylor now joins Rivers to his right. Rivers looking to throw. Pressure coming over the middle. They get the ball to Taylor. Taylor does get enough for a first down. Gets inside the 45-yard line to about the 42, and that will be a first down. They will try Hilton. They've tried Hilton a few times already in this game. That last one, the coverage by our two safeties, and that one fell incomplete. But 11 minutes to go now in the first half. Bills still up 7-3. Colts do have a good balanced team. If there's one thing you wish the Bills had, you wish they had more balance in the running game. Shotgun formation once again. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Number 14 goes to motion to the top of the screen. So now I have two wide receivers to the top, two to the bottom. Taylor joining Rivers in the backfield. Going down the field. And that's completed inside the red zone once again. That looks like Pittman, I believe, with the catch and run. Gets the Colts back into the red zone. That's Pittman Jr. having a big day so far for the Indianapolis Colts. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. First down complete to the outside to their tight end, number 84, Trey White, right there on the tackle for a gain of 2. 10 minutes to go now in the second quarter. Bills up 7-3. The Colts have the ball once again in the red zone. Hi, Abigail. Good to see you. He was wide open. He was wide open. Like I said, Michael Pittman having a good game so far. $9:45 to go in the first half. Rivers just threw for 100 yards for the game so far. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers set, 2nd and 8. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Bills send 4 over the middle. Pass is complete, and that's going to be a first down at the 1-yard line. That's Hines on the catch. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1. The Colts looking to punch it in here with less than 9.5 minutes to play in the first half. This is the type of game the Colts won. The Colts are playing. We are playing the Colts game right now. And so the Buffalo Bills need to change that. Edmonds in on the tackle. All right, D, don't look too good. Rivers running up the middle. He does not get in. Rivers tries to get the touchdown. He was unable to, so it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. I'm sorry, that wasn't Rivers. They put in Jacoby Brissett to make it 2nd down. Brissett tried to sneak it in for the Colts. Unable to do so. This D stands up at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be 2nd and goal. 8:20 to go. They bring Rivers back in. Defense is playing like garbage, says Ross Wheeler. Plenty of time to improve. Rivers under center. He's going to hand the ball off, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Colts. That's Taylor with the touchdown, and the Colts go up 9-7. And again, you talk about this defense. Look at the field position. Look at the field position. The Colts have yet to have, I think they've had 1 3-and-out. But the Colts do take the lead here on a Taylor 1-yard touchdown run. I mean, look at the time possession. This Colts team is just chipping away at this defense, and the Colts score a touchdown, extra point pending. Colts up 9-7. Snap is good. Hold is down. The extra point is good. So with 8:07 to go here in the first half, Taylor is for real, absolutely. 8:07 to go here in the first half. The Colts take another lead, now beating the Buffalo Bills 10-7. But look at the time possession of this game so far. The Colts have had the ball for 14-plus minutes. The Bills only for 6 minutes and 48 seconds. I mean, the defense is going to get tired quickly. The defense is going to get worn out. Like I said, we are currently playing the Indianapolis Colts style of game. This is the game the Colts wanted to play. And now you see what happens. The Colts winning field position, winning time possession, better than 2-1 right now in time possession, and that's why we're losing this game. Defense could get a rest if they would stop them on 3rd down, says Randall. That's a great point. They're moving the ball. They're moving the ball well. But it starts with first and second down. We need to talk about that too. They haven't had too many third and longs. I remember a 3rd and 6 in there that they converted, but their long third downs they haven't converted. It's been those 3rd and 2s, 3rd and 3s. They're constantly getting those type of plays, and you're going to convert those when you have a big bruising running back like a Jonathan Taylor in there. And so the Buffalo Bills defense needs to do a better job. And first and second down, you don't want Allen playing D because then he gets hurt and doesn't play O. So I'd rather see Allen just at quarterback. Thanks. Keith Edwards comes in and says, "Let's go Buffalo." Here come the excuses, says Derek Harris. No, it's just facts. It's just facts. Do not. Whenever someone brings up facts about why we're losing the game or why this happens, they'll say, "Oh, they're just excuses." No, we're losing. We deserve to be losing. But the facts are, these are why we're losing. We lose for reasons. We win for reasons. They're just reasons. They're not excuses. We're down 10-7. Earlier at the end of the first quarter, it was 7-3. Everyone was you came in, Harris, and you said, "Oh, you're acting like the game's over." I said, No, I don't. And that the game's not over. You're acting like the game's over now. And it's 10-7. So calm down. You're right. Time possession is earned, but it's still a fact. It's still a fact. I didn't say they got lucky though in time possession. We are playing the Colts game. That's what I'm saying. This is what the Colts wanted all week long. But when a team has a 2-1 lead, guess what? People in general, people get tired. People get sleepy. Or is that just an excuse? Is being tired an excuse? Fatigue, is that a thing? Because I think it is in real life. Ross Beal says, "You're both right. Calm down. Calm down. Let's go, Colts," says Andrew. Hey, again, we're Bills fans here. I don't mind Colts being in the room. The Colts fans being in the room. I appreciate you guys too. Again, just make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Like this video. If you want to subscribe, that would be great. But if not, I understand. All right, Andre Roberts back for return again. Andre Roberts yet to have a big return in this one. Especially, again, as someone said earlier, losing special teams. Call Shady McCoy up. That'll get a running game going maybe. Andre Roberts gets the ball, looking for a return here. Gets it to the 10. So he's not going to get a good one. Doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line. Again, the Bills are losing special teams. And there's a flag down. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal. So the Bills are going to start again inside their own 10-yard line. Make a million get tired on your own time. It's going to be a hold on the Buffalo Bills. Wow. There's a huge face mask that's missed, but that's okay. That's all right. Or maybe they're talking about multiple fouls. Nope. Just on the Bills. Like I said, 2 Bills games that Allen's called for the Bills. I didn't like either one of them, and they miss a face mask. They get Jaquan Johnson with the holding. And so the Bills will start inside the 10-yard line. So, yep. But that's just us making excuses. I don't want to do that. They earned the holding. We didn't earn the face mask. That's all it is. First and 10 at the 6-yard line. Allen, shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. They hand the ball off. Big hole for Zach Moss. Gets it to the 13, 14-yard line. Good run on first down. Going to make it 2nd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, less than 8 minutes to go now here in the first half. Plenty of time on this drive. Finally, Terrible Moss did something. Well, he's only had 2 carries. So, I mean, if you want to see him do something, give him the ball more. Allen under center on this 2nd and 2. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Hand the ball off again. Moss maybe gains half a yard on the play. Going to make it 3rd and 1 for this Buffalo Bills offense. 7:15 to go. Bills hurry up to the line. Single back set once again. 2 wide receivers to top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. 3rd and 1. 7 minutes to go here. Looks like Allen's going to try to sneak this one. Now he's switching it up at the line of scrimmage. Runs a stretch play. Gets nowhere. And the Bills will be forced to punt on another 3 and out. 3 runs, and we're forced to 3 and out. And that's after you gain 8 yards on first down. After you gain 8 yards on first down. That's Terribly bad. Terribly bad. I don't, because it's his rookie season. I give people more than 1 year before, and more than 3 carries. Another pump by Bajorquez, and the Colts will take over again. 6:15 to go here. Another good pump by Bajorquez, but where's the coverage? That's a block in the back. Don't worry about it, though. Don't worry about it. They return to the 41-yard line, and that's where the Colts will take over. 6:08 to go in the first half. The Colts up on the Buffalo Bills 10-7. So the Colts get the ball back, have a chance to make it a 2-possession game before halftime. Let's go over some stats so far of the first half. Again, Colts up 10-7 with 6:08 to go in the first half. Rivers 9-14, 108 yards. Allen 7 of 9 for 73 yards and a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor 12 carries for 45 yards and that touchdown. Zach Moss 4 for 12. Pittman 3 receptions for 60 yards. Dawson Knox has that 1 catch for the touchdown. You look at first downs, the Bills have only 5 first downs in the first half. The Colts 11. Third down efficiency, the Bills 0 for 3. Remember, in the regular season, the Bills had the best third down efficiency. Right now, 0 for 3 on third downs. The Colts 3 for 6. Rushing yards, the Bills 35. So the Colts 60. Passing yards 79 to 108. Total yards 168 to 108 in favor of the Colts. There have been no sacks in this game, no interceptions. 5 punts total, 2 penalties. That's it. No fumbles lost. And again, time possession 15 minutes for the Colts. Only 8 minutes and 47 seconds for the Buffalo Bills. And again, the Colts find themselves up 10-7. They will work. Have faith. Have faith, Mom says. Wait till the second half. This thing will get turned around. We hope so. We hope so. First home game for the Buffalo Bills in 25 years. You hope that they can do a little bit better. Oh, man. People are funny. People are funny. That's all. So, again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. CJO, every playoff, no pass rush, and O-line blows. Should be a bye week, said Ross Wheeler. We knew the rules going into the season just like anyone else. We could have fought for the number 1 overall seed. We blew it against the Chiefs. That's all that happened. Again, if we wanted that number 1 seed, we would have had to beat the Chiefs. We said it back in week 5 or week 6 when we played them. That wasn't an option. After we lose that game, just not an option. So what are they showing here? I don't know what they're showing here. I have no idea. They're showing the play clock. I don't know what they're showing there. Okay, they showed the play clock run down to 0, and the Colts got free play on third down. Okay. Again, welcome to this. Again, I talked about at the beginning of the game. This Michigan crew had 2 games for the Buffalo Bills. Neither of them have been good, or at least neither of them have been called, in our opinion, and Bills fans' opinions, evenly. Why are we insisting on running? Our touchdown came on plays slinging it downfield. Shotgun formation on first down. Wide receiver screen to Michael Pittman. Pittman gets the first down, gets into Bills territory. He has plenty of room to run in front of him. Gets inside the 30 till he gets forced out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Michael Pittman gets inside the 30-yard line, and just that quickly they're back inside Buffalo Bills territory on a quick wide receiver screen and a lot of yards after the catch. The Bills are going to stop the same screen over and over and over and over. Well, not right now. Mike Pittman has 91 receiving yards today. Single back set. Rivers under center. Hands the ball off to Taylor. Taylor stopped in the backfield. 2-yard loss on the play. Looks like that was Ed Oliver in on the tackle. 5:15 to go here in the first half. Bills trailing 10-7. Colts have the ball in Buffalo Bills territory, 2nd and 12. Shotgun formation. Taylor to Rivers right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. 1 to the top. Broad receiver goes in motion. Rivers changing the play up at the line of scrimmage. Play clock runs to 0 again. Doesn't matter. Blitz coming. Hughes almost gets there. Pass is complete. Tackled right away. And that's going to be at the 20-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Indianapolis Colts. 4:30 to go here. Poyer on the tackle. Delay games is Ross Wheeler. No, apparently not. Apparently you get 36 seconds. Maybe even 37 if you need it if you're a Colts fan. It wasn't the first time. It wasn't a delay game the first time. It won't be the second time. Rivers right now 11 for 16, 149 yards. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, no one in the backfield with Phillip Rivers. Now number 21, Hines, goes in motion. Blitz coming over the middle. Pass is complete inside the 5-yard line. Number 81 with the catch. That's his first catch of the day. What is this? Over Hyde. Hyde with good coverage. Just Ellie Cox with the reception. And the Colts will take over inside Buffalo Bills' 5-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal Colts. 3:25 to go here in the first half. Four wide receivers to the top of the screen. One goes into motion now. Quick pitch out. And that's going to be stopped at about the 2-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. They ran a quick pitch to, who is that? I don't even know who that is. Number 80? So it counts as a completion for Phillip Rivers, but it's just one of those quick dump passes. $2:45 to go here in the first half. Frank Reich says, I don't know what it's like to lose a playoff game in this stadium. I like that. Shotgun formation. Looks like that's the running back who took the shotgun formation, and he is stopped at the 1-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1. It's Buffalo Bills defense looking to make a goal line stance, which would probably change the momentum of this game, but it wouldn't help field position. Ran right into Milano. Milano stood him up, and then got help from the rest of the Buffalo Bills to stop him at the 1-yard line. Looks like the Colts will take this down to the 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. The Buffalo Bills trailing the Indianapolis Colts 10-7. They're going to have the ball 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. Richard comes in with a $5 donation, says, wake up, Bills. Thank you for the $5 donation. And yes, both this offense and defense needs to wake up. We were tied for 3rd for the least amount of 3 and outs this season. We've already had 3 in the first half. It just has not looked good. This offense has not been able to put drives together. And again, as you guys have been saying, maybe we need to pass the ball just a little bit more. One thing that's been good for us all season long was the passing game. I want to see us be able to run the ball. I really do. But obviously I was wrong. Obviously that is a problem for the Buffalo Bills. Alec comes in and says, let's go Colts. Again, I don't mind Colts fans joining us. Dable is high on drugs and alcohol. Well, you shouldn't combine the two. You should not combine the two. Maybe Dable's getting ready for his coaching interviews with the Chargers and the Jets. And that's one thing I always hate when assistant coaches take interviews during the season. T-Race, thank you for the 99-cent donation. Alec comes in and says, yeah, Colts rule. I would much rather be playing Titans right now. I can tell that much. But we'll see how the Titans do tomorrow. Again, both AFC matchups are the other 2 AFC matchups are tomorrow. So no matter, if the Colts win this game, then the Colts will be playing the Chiefs next Sunday. Rivers on his game. Got to have faith in our number 17 right now. Number 17. Well, right now they're not giving number 17 a chance. I mean, again, Josh Allen should not be running the ball this much. You should have Zach Moss and Devin Singletary run the ball. I haven't seen Devin Singletary in all that much. Obviously, coaches know more than I do when it comes to Devin Singletary. Maybe he has been a disappointment this year, and that's why he's sitting on the sideline. We have Zach Moss in, but at the same time, you got to be able to play these guys. If if Singletary was going to be an issue, why didn't you play Williams? Why didn't you play Williams, who had a great week last week? If we survive this game, Antonio Williams better be activated for next week since Thomas Sweeney Moss blows. Maybe. But Singletary isn't doing much better, man. Singletary is not doing much better. Allen's game is not handing off. He does not hand off. I mean, there have definitely been some pass plays too. That one pass, not a lot, but the one pass play where he took off deep inside our own territory when he got 6 or 7 yards and missed the first down. There was an open bill that he just missed. So he's talking about ball control as we come back from commercial break. Obviously, that's been a big factor in this game. As we come back for the 2-minute warning, the Colts have the ball, 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Buffalo Bills, again, looking for a goal line stop. They're not going to start the play clock until they know the Colts are ready because they're not going to give them a delayed game. So Philip Rivers got Taylor in the backfield, single set back. He gets the pitch. And it's a goal line stance for this Buffalo Bills team. A loss of 2 on the play. Trey White leading the charge. Getting the tackle on Taylor, sheds a blocker. Good job. Way to shed that block. And it was Taylor and Teron Johnson in on the tackle. Fourth down. Looks like they're going to try to go for it here on 4th and goal. The Bills do call a timeout, try to preserve some time. With 1:53 to go. Well, if they go for it on 4th down, the 3rd down stop doesn't matter. Unless we stop on 4th down. If they get on 4th down, the 3rd down stop doesn't matter. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. Bills trailing the Indianapolis Colts 10-7. The Colts got a 4th and goal here. Just lost a yard on 3rd and goal. Not sure if they're going to go for it at this time. Again, the Bills call timeout. Rivers is in the huddle. Who's winning time possession? It's not even close. The Colts are winning 2-1, if not more. Time possession. So will be 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Rivers and the Colts. The Colts feel like they can get it. This is a big play. D needs to step up. Trips to Rivers right. 5 wide receivers set. Looking to throw. Rivers has time in the pocket. Throwing to the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. Intended for Michael Pittman. And the Bills will take over. And that's a big stop for the Bills. 1:46 to go, down 10-7. Will the Bills try to score before the end of the half? 2 timeouts for the Bills left. Good job by Poyer sticking to Pittman, making it a tough play as Pittman ran a crossing route, ran across the whole field, and Rivers just could not put it in there. So good job. I mean, if Rivers throws that a little higher in the air, that's going to be a touchdown. But good job by Poyer making that a difficult throw. So 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills at their own 4-yard line. 1:46 to go. Going to be interesting to see what the Buffalo Bills try to do here. Take the points on the road, says Milkman. I agree. You got to take points. You're obviously controlling this game, controlling time possession. You just lost 2 yards on 3rd down. It wasn't like it was 4th and goal from the goal line. Like you just lost 2 yards on 4th down. You made it an obvious passing down on 4th and goal, and yet you still decide to go for it. So the Buffalo Bills, maybe they get to break there. Now let's capitalize his men in the kitchen. Absolutely. So we're not going to run Zach Moss 3 times in a row, right? Maybe the Bills are happy to go into halftime trailing 10-7. We haven't started at the 25 this whole game. No, the time possession and the field position has been an issue. And guys, that's something else you got to look at. Okay, they're doubling us up at time possession. They're controlling starting field position, and yet we're only down 3 points with a chance to tie or take the lead before halftime. I mean, you can't ask for much better than that. If you told me that the Colts had a 2-1 time advantage in this game and our starting field position was inside our own 10-yard line, then I would say, yeah, we're losing this game. But we're only losing by a field goal is not that terrible. Bills always get to tight and safe in playoffs. And they took Taylor out on that 4th down. Yeah, so they took one of their best players out. Just don't like it at all for the Colts, but I'm good with it. Colts are playing the way they want. We are playing the Colts ball game right now. And we're still only down 3 points. Like, just let that sink in for a minute. We're only down 3 points. Okay, then throw some TDs. I can't. I won't. But I would love to see Josh Allen throw a TD on this drive. Again, Bills down to the Colts 10-7. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. The Bills do have 2 timeouts, but they're starting with the ball at their own 4-yard line. So it'll be very interesting to see what the Buffalo Bills decide to do here with 1:46 to go in the first half. Matt Mallory says, once Dable and Allen adjust, we will smoke them. I hope so. But it's not looking great. It's just not looking great at all. Moss can run out a paper bag or can't? What can you do with a plastic bag? Bills offense got to get going. Would love to see, even if we just get a field goal on this drive. We've started with the ball at our own, like average starting field position for the Bills is their own 7-yard line. You're probably losing. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen, 4 wide receivers set. Allen in the end zone, throws over the middle of the field. Passes incomplete off the hands of Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs needs to come down with that. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 1:41 to go. McDermott was coach of the year. I didn't hear that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Come on, Diggs. Easy drop. Again, that you're not going to be able to blame play calling for that. Diggs was open. Allen got in there. That's on Diggs. Did you make the bet, Freddie? Did you make the bet? Because if you didn't make the bet, it doesn't matter. Shotgun formation again. Blitz coming. Allen rolls to the right. Looking downfield. Has a man. That's Davis. Is that a catch? Are they saying that's a catch? Are you saying that's a catch? I don't care. Just tell me if it's a catch or not. That's not a catch, guys. That's not a catch. That's not a catch. I'm sorry. That's the second time Gabe Davis. That's the second time Gabe Davis in this season has not been able to toe tap. And the hat's down. So what does the hat down mean? Did the official forget that he threw his hat down? I'm so confused. How can Gabe Davis, A for effort, right? But listen, and I've been talking about this all game long already. If the official throws his hat, why does he throw his hat? What did he forget? Oh, I threw my hat. Don't know what I did. What did I do without my hat? Anyone see my hat? Bueller, anybody? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Man. Yeah, it's no catch, guys. Allen thinks it's a catch. But if they give us the catch, why did he throw his hat? I'm just so confused. Someone help me out here. They might stand, actually, Suzuman Jenkins. I would love to see it stand. But again, that's not even, I don't even care about the catch right now. I don't even care. Call it a catch. Call it not a catch. It was a quick review. Holy cow. So that must mean it's standing. It was a quick review. Ruling out of field stands. There you go. But I'm so confused. So great catch by Gabe Davis. Good toe tap. Whether it was or not, it was a catch. That's all that matters. Okay. It's a catch. They call it a catch. Allen knows how close it was. So it's going to be first attempt off 11:41. Why did the ref throw his hat? Why does the ref throw his hat? Someone in the comment section real quick. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the bottom of the screen. It's like Andre Reed against the Houston Oilers all over again. Allen throws it over the middle field. This time Beasley with the catch. Beasley gets to the 49-yard line. 1:25 to go. Bills need to hurry it up here. Hurry up. Even if he reestablishes himself, he cannot be the first one to touch the ball. He can't. Unless he was pushed out of bounds. If he was forced out of bounds, then maybe. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Allen time to throw. Dancing in the pocket. Going to get sacked. Never mind. He's not going to get sacked. Throws it. That pass, is that completed to Gabe Davis again? Another. Gabe Davis is just like, give me the ball on the sideline. Give me the ball on the sideline. Toe tap. Toe tap. Yeah, when throwing the hat goes way back, Joe. I mean, it just, wow. I'm okay with, again, if he was, I would have to see the whole play. If he was forced out of bounds, then yes. Now what? It's under further review. Another review. A minute to go. This one isn't even close. Compared to the last one, this one isn't even close. What are you talking about? Look at you dragging that back foot like you know what's going on. Catch again. Again. Love them toe taps. Gotta say it, Freddie. Love the toe taps. Yeah, compared to the last one, this one's easy. And the last one, it was funny. So the last one, the review took like a minute and a half, right? This one, the review is going to take 5.5 minutes. It's just going to be like 6 minutes. It's going to be 2:30 before they come back and be like, after for the review, he easily had 2 feet in. EH25 says, I don't know about this one. I don't know. Bill should really step it up, playing too tight. Conservative play calling all day. After review. Ruling on field stands. First down, Gabe Davis controlling this drive. Do it again. Again, says Rothweiler. Again. Do it again. All over. It stands. Let's go. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. Guys, at halftime, we'll go over some stats from this game. We'll talk about some of the later games, talk about potential opponents for the Buffalo Bills, who you guys would prefer to play come tomorrow if we win this game. So first 10 Buffalo at the 33-yard line. Shotgun formation again. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Looks like Diggs alone at the bottom. Allen rolling to his right. We know how deadly he is. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off. Gets the ball inside the 30-yard line. Then goes out of bounds. So it's going to be 2nd and about 6 for the Buffalo Bills. 53 seconds to go. Hit that like button, everyone. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Let's get this TD. Do I have the Colts? I think the Colts are bad? No, I do not think there is a single bad team in the AFC. Again, the worst team in the AFC had an 11-5 record. The worst team coming out of the AFC had an 11-5 record. That's why I think the Titans can beat the Ravens. The Ravens can beat the Titans. The Colts can beat the Chiefs. They can. I mean, that's not going to happen if they win this game. I just don't see it happening. But they can. Again, there's not a bad team in the AFC playoff picture. Shotgun formation again. And looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to step away from the sack. He's going to throw the ball as he's getting hit. Sometimes he just holds on to the ball too long. I'm a Colts fan, but all AFC love. Absolutely. This AFC has just been deep. That's all. It's just really deep. The AFC is so much better from top to bottom. The AFC is so much better than the NFC. 45 seconds to go. The Bills have the ball. 3rd and 5. Bills O-line. Ross is like, Dable's on drugs. He shared him with the O-line. They're on drugs. The running backs got a whiff. They're on drugs. Josh Allen and some druggies. Shotgun formation again for Josh Allen. Running back to his right on this 3rd and 5. Allen pump fake, looking to throw. Finds his tight end, Dawson Knox. Dawson Knox gets taken down. The Colts want to wind the clock. I would want to wind the clock too here, actually. 37 seconds to go. Going to be a 4th down. Hit Diggs. Diggs dropped his last one. So 4th and 3. You got to kick the field goal here. You got to kick the field goal. Like, why is the offense still on the field? You're going to try draw them off sides. I hate everything. I hate everything right now. 5 wide receivers set, 2 to the top of the screen, 3 to the bottom. That's what they're doing here. They're just trying to draw them off sides. It's not going to happen. 3, 2, 1, timeout. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh my goodness. They fell for it. They fell for it. You've got to be kidding me. You have 100% got to be kidding me. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, if you're a Colts fan, you got to be so mad right now. You got to be so mad right now. Number 57 jumps, and Allen throws an interception, but does not matter. In fact, the Colts player walks out of bounds. Wow. You sit down. You just sit down. With 2 seconds left on the play clock, you take a knee and say, nope, not moving. Why do I throw my hat? Because this game's ridiculous right now. Allen, shotgun formation, looking to throw over the middle of the field. What an interception. Oh, yeah? What an interception. Wow. Now they're returning it, but the whistle blew. The whistle blew. The whistle definitely blew. That's not an interception anyway. That thing hit the ground. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. That's on the ground. That's on the ground. That's on the ground. That's incomplete. That's incomplete. Great attempt at interception. Bad throw by Josh Allen, but that's incomplete. There was like, if they say he got his hand underneath it, then there was time for possession in today's NFL. But yeah, my friend just texted me, that's not even close. It's not close. Not close even a little bit. That thing hit the ground. I mean, again, not a good pass, but great effort by number 34. Great job. Josh Brown, John Brown. My names today, I'm on drugs too. All right, Freddie, go ahead. Shoot. What's the question? While we look at this review over and over again. Don't trust the refs. They're on drugs. In fact, they probably gave the drugs to the Buffalo Bills. They probably did it. It's probably their fault. What's the question? Should just ask the question. What do I think about defensive coordinator? I'm guessing that's who the Lions are looking at. I think this review. Hold on. Incomplete pass. Good stuff. 23 seconds to go. The Bills have the ball. Again, a good effort by the cornerback there. I think, speaking not from knowing the 49ers all too well, I mean, we did play 49ers this season. I mean, you have to give that defense credit considering the injuries they faced this season. But when the Bills played them, they did not look great. Bills getting all the calls. Toe taps, ball sitting grounds. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 10, 27 seconds to go as I drop everything. Jeez, go. 27 seconds to go, Allen, shotgun formation. He's going to take off over the middle. He runs for first down inside the 10, inside the 10 to the 5-yard line, and he calls a timeout with 20 seconds to go. I haven't spilt my wine. Isn't it a rule? You spill your wine, you gotta take a swig. Isn't that the rule? I forget. That's my rule. Spill the salt, you throw it over. You know. Bills will have the ball, 1st and goal at the 5-yard line with 20 seconds to go here in the first half. The Bills trailing the Colts 10-7. As I drop everything. Too much coffee? I don't do the coffee thing. That's not my cup of tea. Because it's coffee. See, get it? Jokes. I got jokes. Timeout on the field. The Bills have 1 timeout remaining with 20 seconds to go. Allen, 138 passing yards, 38 rushing yards on the day so far. The Bills can go into the locker room with a lead if they score a touchdown here. They go over the career in the red zone stats like they've had every week to jinx Allen. Shotgun formation. Big handoff. He's into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown. He had a clear path to the end zone, decided to get hit anyway for some reason because he's Josh Allen. I just don't know. And with 14 seconds to go, the bad play calling Buffalo Bills are up 13-10. They go 96 yards in 10 plays and a minute and a half. And the Buffalo Bills take a 13-10 lead. Boom, Oman Jenkins. Allen scores. The fans go nuts. I still love seeing fans in the stands for this game. And giving his offensive line some love. Tyler Bass in for the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Buffalo Bills up 14-10. 14 seconds to go in the first half. Amazing what happens when we sprout the defense. Touchdown. Hashtag Bills. Bills fans loving it, dancing, singing. There's a little less social distancing than I could remember them talking about, but that's okay. Nothing pretty, but somehow we have a lead. And that has to be the message going into the locker room. That has to be the message saying, listen, guys, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't what we wanted in the first half at all, but we have the lead. Remember the Steelers game, right? The Steelers game, first half, the Bills did nothing on offense. The Steelers were completely controlling the game until that Teron Johnson interception, that pick six, changed the whole momentum of the game. What happened in the second half? We dominated that game, okay? Now you look at this game, same type of situation. We have not looked good in the first half at all, but we start with the ball in the second half, and that's a huge key, Randy Williams. We can double dip here a little bit, right? Talk about scoring to end the first half. If you score to start the second half, all of a sudden you're up 21-10, as they're going to start with starting field position at the 35 once again, because it was a pooch kick with 8 seconds to go. Colts do have all 3 timeouts. They may try a deep pass here and try to get out of bounds. Or call one of the 3 timeouts. What I'm talking about out of bounds. I just said they have 3 timeouts. Bear teams end the first half with scores. They get the ball in the second half. Yes. Bills received start the second half. So again, you scored to end the first half. Looks like Rivers is just going to take a knee here. So you scored to end the first half. Make it 14-10. We've looked terrible on offense. We've looked average at best on defense. Huge goal line stands on my goal line. I mean, fourth and goal from the 4-yard line. Still mind-boggling, right? You kick the field goal there. Everything's different, obviously, but you're winning special teams. So you kick a field goal, you kick it into the end zone. It would be the best starting field position for the Buffalo Bills all game. After the goal line, right? I mean, so everything was just huge after that. The Bills' defense comes up big with that goal line stance, forcing the Colts to give it up on turnover on downs was the words I'm looking for. And then the Bills travel downfield, 96 yards, 10 plays. Just don't listen to Joe and kick field goals. That's awesome. Way to get them, draw them off sides. Good job. All right, so it's halftime here as the Buffalo Bills are up 14-10. Ready to root for the Steelers, in my opinion. I'll just be excited to go on to next week. Either way, we host, right? You talk about next week. No matter what happens, if the Bills win this game, no matter what happens, we get the extra day rest. We get to stay at home. So, the Cleveland Browns and Pittsburgh Steelers probably going to beat up on each other a little bit, so I wouldn't mind seeing the Steelers. We have done adjustments to make. We have some adjustments to make. Yes, I agree. I absolutely agree. How am I feeling? The fact that we're up 14-10 and we've played not that great. I mean, we only had 2 good drives. We've had more 3-and-outs in this game than probably any other game the last 6. I mean, yeah, that's what I think about this game so far. Time possession is not in our favor at all. But still, the Bills have a lead, so you have to love that. We get the ball after the half. Yes, we do. Absolutely. One game at a time, says RD. I'd rather see the Browns without coaches. Well, so John, if the Browns win, they play the Chiefs. So because they're the 6th seed. We beat the 7th seed. So since in the NFL they reseed, the Chiefs play the lowest remaining seed. So the Bills will play the Steelers, Titans, or Ravens. They can't play the Browns. Yeah, Diggs only has 1 catch in the first half. Tough half to watch. Believes, says Scott Blakely. I agree with you completely. Our adjustments, throw deep, flat refs. Are the refs still on drugs? Maybe, because I did not see the second foot in bounce on that first. But hey, they'll give it to us. I'll take it. All right, so the Bills are up 14-10 at the half. Going over the scoring drives, you had a Blankenship 30-yard field goal start the scoring off. Then you had a Dawson Knox 3-yard touchdown pass from Josh Allen. Taylor with a 1-yard touchdown run. And then Josh Allen with the 5-yard run to end the first half. Definitely a tough half to watch. Sorry, yeah, absolutely. Davis is the wide receiver making big-time plays so far. And that's what you got to do. If the Colts are shutting down your top weapons, your secondary weapons need to step up. And that's exactly what he's doing. And I wonder how healthy Cole Beasley is in this game. Cole Beasley, he was questionable to start this game all week long. We were told he was week to week. I thought he wouldn't be back till next week at best. And the Bills come out with Cole Beasley. I wonder, he has 2 catches in the first half. I just wonder how healthy he is for the Buffalo Bills. But Josh Allen on that drive did a great job. Josh Allen on the day, 11 of 16 for 138 yards and that passing touchdown. Also has a rushing touchdown as well. Phillip Rivers, 13 of 19, 167 yards so far on the day. Jonathan Taylor, 14 carries for 40 yards. Guys, he's only averaging 2.9 yards per carry. I'm going to take that every single day. He has the touchdown. He's gashed us for 2 big runs. But other than that, I'm going to take 14 for 40. What I'm not going to take is Michael Pittman having 4 receptions for 91 yards. Our coverage on Michael Pittman needs to get better. We need to make sure we keep T.Y. Hilton covered as we have. I think T.Y. Hilton only has 1 catch in this game. Gabe Davis has 3 catches for 72 yards. Team stats, Mark Allen and Diggs not connecting well. Diggs had a drop there on the last drive, so I'm not sure why they're not connecting in this game. You have to think the Colts coverage has something to do with that. The defense gets paid too. So you have to, but again, when your stars are not able to make plays, your secondary players have to be able to make them, and that's what Gabe Davis is doing. So you look at team stats, the Buffalo Bills, 10 first downs, a lot of those coming on that last drive, 5 first downs on that last drive, 13 first downs for the Colts, 10 for the Buffalo Bills. The Bills still yet to convert a 3rd down. That's huge. Again, the Bills, number 1 in the league in 3rd down efficiency during the regular season, 0 for 4 in the game today. The Indianapolis Colts are 4 for 8. The 4th down efficiency, the Colts 0 for 1 on 4th down. The Bills have yet to go for it on 4th down. Rushing yards, the Bills have 61. The Indianapolis Colts 55. Passing yards, the Bills have 138. The Colts 167. Total yards, 222 to 199 in favor of the Colts. No sacks in this game. No interceptions thrown. 5 punts, 3 by the Bills, 2 by the Colts. Penalties in this game, 2 by the Colts, 1 by the Buffalo Bills. The big one by the Colts there, right before the end of the half, that encroachment on the defense. Need to pressure Rivers better. Absolutely, I would agree with you, Brian. We need to get some sacks in this game. No fumbles lost. Time possession now, 19 minutes, 41 seconds for the Colts. 10 minutes and 19 seconds for the Bills. So hopefully we can get closer to even on that time possession chart. Maybe that's why we ran the ball more than we're used to in the first half, just to try to get that time possession a little bit more in our favor. We were hoping to probably get some first downs by running the ball, but when you're down nearly 2-1 time possession, you do want to give that defense time to rest up. And maybe that's why we ran the ball a little bit more. I do expect this Bills offense to open it up more in the second half. You obviously saw that last drive where they opened it up, and the Colts didn't seem to have an answer. I can't believe Roberts won't get a decent return. It would be huge help. Well, he has a chance to start the second half to get a huge return in this one. Phillip Rivers, 13 of 19, 167 yards. Jonathan Taylor, like I said, 14-40. Pittman has 1 rush for 11 yards. Hines, 2 rushes for 5 yards. Receiving, Pittman, the leading receiver, 4 receptions, 91 yards. T.Y. Hilton has 2 catches for 32 yards. Allie Cox has 1 catch for 16 yards. Doyle, 2 for 12. Hines, 1 for 8. Taylor, 2 for 6. Burton, 1 for 2. Blankenship, 1 for 1 on field goals, 1 for 1 on extra points. Sanchez, 2 punts, a 36.5 average. However, both of his punts have been inside the 20-yard line. So, again, the Colts able to sustain drives. The Bills mostly playing bend, don't break defense. They did allow that 1 touchdown to Taylor, but the Bills defense holding the Indianapolis Colts to 10 points in that first half. Defense for them at Leonard with 5 tackles, 3 assisted tackles for 8 total tackles so far. He leads the Colts in tackles. So you go over to the Buffalo Bills side of the ball. Father Snowman, I can see a trick play coming for the Colts or Bills. Because we've seen in the past, to your point, we've seen Dable try to make a trick play happen to get an offensive spark going. But however, the Colts should be expecting that. The Colts at this point, with how often Dable has done it, should be disciplined. The defensive coordinator for the Colts should say, hey, they've done this before. Look out for it. I'm in SoCal, so I only have to wait until 10 for a game, which means that you sleep until 8, wake up, boom, ready for game, right? because I'm sure everyone, all the Bills fans got a lot of sleep, right? Last night into tonight, and into today. Lots of sleep going on in the Bills Mafia last night. I don't think so. So look at the Buffalo Bills stats. Josh Allen, 11 for 16, 138 yards, 1 passing touchdown, 6 rushes for 43 yards, and a touchdown on 42. I'm not trying to troll. Well, again, the Bills are winning. You're used to disappointment right now. The Bills up with, again, a lackluster first half performance. You have to be excited about that. Zach Moss, 4 rushes for 12 yards. Singletary, 1 for 6. Gabe Davis, our leading receiver, 3. Williams is not active today, Krabby Cal, and a lot of people are upset about that. But we should have known after last week, we should have known before last week, that no matter how well Antonio Williams did last week, he was not going to be active for the Bills playoff game. Week 17, you have your bench guys in. He played the whole second half, where Moss and Singletary combined last week, I believe, had 6 carries. So you knew that Moss and Singletary were going to be your running backs going into this game. You can't sit Taiwan Jones because of his special teams capabilities. So that's why you don't see Williams in the game. Everyone says they would like to see Williams in the game. People are saying that he should be in next week if the Bills win. We'll see what happens. Score, put the pressure on them, absolutely. Stephon Diggs, 1 catch, 36 yards. That nice pass from Allen to Diggs that set up our first scoring drive. Cole Beasley, 2 catches for 11 yards. Zach Moss, 2 for 9. Knox, 2 for 5, and a touchdown. Singletary, 1 for 5. So those are, we have 6 different guys catching balls right now. I would love to see John Brown get more acclimated with this offense. Obviously, you want to see more than 1 catch from Stephon Diggs. The Bills will address the running game in the offseason. I think we will have a new starter next year, and Moss and or Singletary will be a complimentary back. Again, a lot of people aren't happy. I mean, what about Antonio Williams? What about Christian Wade? Do you want to give up on him? I think the Buffalo Bills have a lot of young running backs. Listen, we've spent back-to-back third-round draft picks on running backs. We've got new running backs. We're not just going to give up that easily on both of them. Now, is it possible we give up on Singletary? Maybe. But again, I just don't know what this. Remember, we're also going without Brian Dable next season, more than likely, right? So when you have your offensive coordinator how many changes do you want to make to the offense, right? So it all depends on who our new offensive coordinator is too. How's the water in Cancun today? Man, I would love to be in Cancun right now, but I would still be joining you guys. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk, giving you live player-to-player reaction coverage to the game between our Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts trailing the Bills 14-10 at halftime. Stay cheap for running back, says Milkman. I agree. Dable is not good, Joe. Whether he's good or not, he's going to probably be a head coach somewhere. He has 2 interviews coming up with the Chargers and Jets. I think a lot of people like Pierre from Buffalo Fanatics. I think that you're correct. I think at best he's a coordinator. I don't think he'd be a good head coach. But guess what? It doesn't matter what I think. I don't think there's no NFL execs are calling me during the offseason saying, hey, what do you think about Brian Dable? It's not going to happen. If it does, I'll say, you're joking. Why are you calling me? If you have to call me to ask about Brian Dable, you have your answer. So how is he not good? I think he's a good offensive coordinator. I don't know if he'll be a good head coach. That's the only question I would have. Andre Roberts, 2 kick returns, 15 yards total. Again, that needs to be better. Behorga has 3 punts, averaging 53 yards a punt. Bills need to reset and view the first half as a loss, says Pierre. I'm okay with that. Again, come out with the score 0-0. Got that type of mindset. Tremaine Evans is our leading tackler with 4 total tackles, 2 assists. Trey White has 4 tackles. Micah Hyde with 4. Matt Milano has 3 tackles, 2 assists for 5 total tackles. So that's it right now. Again, no sacks in this game. Whoever gets more pressure on the quarterback in the second half, I think is going to have more success. I feel like the Colts have done a good job getting pressure on Josh Allen. Josh Allen has done a good job scrambling away. Phillip Rivers does not have that scrambling capability. So I think the Buffalo Bills should try to send a little more pressure in the second half, especially Antonio Williams is not active. Antonio Williams wasn't even on the 53-man roster. As soon as last week's game was over, Antonio Williams got sent back down to the practice squad. I know everyone loves Antonio Williams. After Christian Wade had that 4th preseason game where he took off for a long touchdown, everyone loved Christian Wade. But they're on the practice squad for a reason. He was an undrafted free agent for a reason. I like him. I like his work ethic. I think he's done a good job. He's obviously a tough runner. I think during the offseason, we need to give him a chance. But you're talking about 2 guys in Moss and Singletary who have been there all season long. Whether you like them or hate them, Ross Wheeler, they've been there all season long. Why do you want to switch things up? You talk about switching things up in the play calling between the regular season and postseason, how terrible that is. But you don't talk about switching players. Like, how big of an impact would that be if you go to Antonio Williams, the guy that Josh Allen never handed the ball off to in game action, other than last week a few times? Because remember, Antonio Williams got most of his carries in the second half. Who was the quarterback in the second half last week? Matt Barkley. So why would you do that? And if your game plan is to only run the ball 8 times, why would you mix things up anyway? They had, but they're 0 for 4 on third down conversions today. All right, Buffalo Bills getting ready for the kickoff. I'm sure Andre Roberts wants to get a big return here. If I was on the Colts, I would bully Blankenship Jones. Gotta love those glasses, those thick, nice glasses that you see on Blankenship's. You just gotta be careful that he doesn't kick you. It's like making fun of the donkey. Just don't stand behind him. You should be all right. Roberts is gonna have a chance to return here at the goal line to the 10, 15, 20, 25 to about the 28. Great camera view. Not really. Doing the overhead camera view for kickoffs is a terrible idea. Gets around the 28-yard line, so the Bills will have their best starting field position of the day. Exactly. It's been open this game up enough playing chess, play checkers, and jump this game now. The Bills did score the most points in franchise history this season. 501 points. Pretty good. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. They hand the ball off to Singletary on first down. Singletary gets to the 30-yard line for a gain of 2. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for this Buffalo Bills offense, and they ran on first down. So I'm sure without looking, the comment section is going to go crazy about how they hated that play. Just tell me I'm right. I'm not going to look. Not even going to look. They're looking at the first half stats, and they circled third down conversions. We were 0 for 4. 2nd and 8, shotgun formation for Josh Allen. Again, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Allen looking to throw, throws over the middle, and that one's intended for Brown. Goes over his head. Not sure if it went through his hands or not, but Brown does not come down with it. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Way through John Brown's hands. Perfect. And that's what I like to see. You like to see players miss balls and deflect them in the air because that always ends well. So now the Bills have had 2 drops today, 1 by Diggs, 1 by Brown. Leads to a 3rd and 8 from the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation, 4 wide, 3 to the bottom of the screen. Passes it to Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley gets the first down, gets to the 40-yard line. Good job at Cole Beasley, knowing where the sticks are, and that's going to be a Buffalo Bills first down. So 14 minutes now to go in the third quarter. Buffalo Bills get first down, get to the 40-yard line. First and 10 shotgun formation. You have 3 wide receivers, 2 to the top of the screen. Looks like Diggs alone at the bottom. Fake the handoff, throwing it over the middle. That is complete to Beasley once again, getting into Colts territory. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Beasley with his 4th catch of the day. This one, again, goes for about 13 yards. A zinger by Josh Allen. Again, doesn't even have to step into him, just throws him. So first down into Indianapolis Colts territory. 13 and a half minutes to go in the third quarter. First drive of the second half for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Knox is the wideout at the bottom of the screen. 10 seconds on the play clock. Allen trying to mix things up a little bit. Diggs now the outside guy as Allen goes back to shotgun formation, takes the snap, looking to throw deep, throws it deep over the middle. That one is complete. That one to Stephon Diggs with his 2nd catch of the day, getting it to the 31-yard line. So now this Bills offense beginning to open it up just a little bit. Singletary, oh man, you guys are gonna be mad at me for saying this. Singletary with a good block coming in on the blitz was coming, and Singletary picks it up, and it's gonna be 1st and 10. Buffalo Bills, the Colts, number 38 down on the ground. An injury timeout for the Colts. 12:56 to go in the third quarter. The Bills driving into Indianapolis Colts territory at the 31-yard line. It's TJ Carey on the ground. Don't overthink this. Come on, Bills. Dable clearly made the adjustments, says Brian Bowers. Well, it couldn't have been Brian Dable. He's no good. Give them a taste of their own medicine. We on fire, says Jay Boogie. Let's go, says Brian. One more Dable calls. All those designed Allen runs. Well, and that's another thing people need to talk about too. There's so many times where people get upset with Dable when Allen runs option play and Allen keeps it. Remember, it's an option play. So Allen, one thing Allen has not done a good job this season is on an option play, giving the ball to somebody else. Let somebody else take the ball. It's okay. Okay, make Singletary Moss the second in line. Just give Allen more time to throw the ball, baby. That's all you need. That's all you need. TJ Carey is in for Rocky Sin, who we talked about is inactive for this game. So, again, the Colts already short at cornerback. They cannot afford Carey to go down for a significant amount of time. As the Buffalo Bulls lose to the Chippewas earlier today. So, I'll talk about that for a second. It looks like the give me a second here. Yeah, the Lady Bulls in college basketball lose to Central Michigan 79-63. So the Lady Bulls dropped to 7-2, second in the MAC this season. So far a good season for the Lady Bulls. And again, guys, make sure to follow me for all Buffalo sports news. So even though the football season's winding down, first of all, my view on the NFL season is it's never over. You talk about free agency, you talk about the draft, you talk about OTAs, you talk about training camp. We're going to have those things next year. I don't know what capacity, but they're going to happen. Trades, we kind of had a big trade last season for this Diggs guy. He's doing all right. Again, all season long, I have you covered, even through the off season. So hit that subscribe button, like this video. And if you haven't already commented, again, these live streams go so much better when you guys comment. Again, thank you so much for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk, playoff game between our Buffalo Bills and the Colts. The Bills with the first possession of the second half, already up 14-10, have the ball at the Indianapolis Colts 31-yard line. Injury timeout for the Indianapolis Colts as one of their cornerbacks goes down. He's on the sideline standing up. Looks like he still has his helmet on. He might be coming back in the game shortly. Maybe just had a stinger on the play. He does have someone from the training staff right next to him. Allen in shotgun formation. He has Moss to his left. Two wide receivers to the top of the screen. Looks like Beasley and maybe Davis down there. And they have Stephon Diggs alone at the bottom of the screen. 1st and 10 at the Colts 31-yard line. Allen takes the snap, fakes the throw, hands the ball off to Moss. Moss gets outside, gets inside the 30-yard line to about the 28 before he is taken down. Looks like the refs may have missed another face mask on that play as well. So Moss does pick up 4 yards, but it looked like the Colts had him stopped in the backfield. 12:25 to go. Hate when the Bills run on first down because the comment section is going to blow up about how terrible a play call that was. Shotgun formation again for Allen. Moss to his left. Allen keeps it this time. Allen, hold that ball right, buddy. Takes it inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Going to be 3rd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills. Gabe Davis's late first-round value got him in the 5th. Yeah, we did. It was a great 6th because we got Bass in the 5th. So we got Gabe Davis in the 6th. Haven't seen Isaiah Hodges this season. Wonder where he's up to. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen on this 3rd and 2. Allen going to run again, and it's red. That's a bad play call. That's a bad play call on 3rd and 2 to spread out to the right and then have Allen run to the left. That's a bad play call. Brian agrees with me. I'm not saying Brian Dable's bad. I'm just saying that was a bad call. So before everyone flips out at me or whatever, I just think that's a bad play call. Allen's been running too much in this game. So it's going to be 4th down from the 29-yard line. The Bills are in field goal range. Tyler Bass. Gary says go for it on 4th and 9. Again, I think in the playoffs, you take the points when you can get them. Tyler Bass, 28-34 in the regular season. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 11:05 to go here in the 3rd quarter, the Buffalo Bills take a 17-10 lead. Ravi's just mad. He's just mad. Again, as I told everyone at the beginning of the stream, and I'll say it again, if we win a playoff game and move on to next week, that's all I care about. The Bills have not looked good. The Bills need to make a lot of adjustments. All that's true. But we're winning 17-10. And do you know what matters in the playoffs? Do you know what matters overall? Winning football games. All that matters. You guys can boo-hoo about whatever you want, But all that matters is winning football games. If we win this football game 17-10 and do not gain another yard of offense, if the defensive coordinator right now of the Colts is pulling a Bill Yates or whatever, Coach Yates from Run the Titans and saying, I don't want them to gain another yard, and we don't, and we win this game 17-10, I don't care about anything else. I look forward to next week. So again, that's my opinion. I want a 60-burger Joe. Ross won one last week too. Didn't get it. We only got 56 points. Defense makes Rivers do what he does, throw to us instead of his own team, says Jay Boogie. Well, again, as long as the Bills remain up, it puts more. I mean, we're only up 7 right now, so the Colts should not go away from their game plan of running Taylor, which has worked well for them in the first half. But the longer the Bills have the lead, the more the Colts are going to have to pass the ball. And right now, Phillip Rivers is looking fine. He really is. But all it takes is one bad throw. And we know Rivers knows how to make one bad throw in a lot of games. If you're going to run the ball, get your backs in the game, get them fired up. Allen can't do it all. But we don't like running our running backs. That's stupid. Our running backs are terrible, remember? So maybe we should just stop running all together. Maybe we should let them put 11 guys in the secondary and just say, Allen will find somebody, I'm sure. Yes, I agree. We need to stop running Allen so much. My 2-year-old could take a 60-burger. I want triple digits, says D. Robert. Again, guys, if you're new to the channel, covering the Buffalo Bills all season, Buffalo sports. I'm not going to throw my hat again yet. Maybe later. And guys, I love having you guys hang out with me here on Billievers Talk. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video if you haven't already, and share this video. Again, I want to share this playoff experience with as many Bills fans as possible. Again, the Bills up 17-10. I haven't been brought to emotions yet, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Emotions as far as tears. That does not mean it's not going to happen. As again, the Bills, the second overall seed, 13-3 this season, up on the Indianapolis Colts, 11-5, up 17-10. If there's a fumble, throw your hat. Okay, all right. By us or them, or it doesn't matter? Like just a fumble. Any fumble? I need to make sure I have another hat nearby, though. I don't need you guys seeing my head. Kickoff goes into the back of the end zone, so that's going to be a touchback. So the Colts will start at the 25-yard line. Might be their worst field position of the game. Booming kick. That's what he does. That's what he does. As Harrison Phillips is named our Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. I like him. I like when NFL players do stuff for the community, but he's not winning the Walter Payton Award. He's just not. He does a lot for the community. He really does. And that's why you have to love Harrison Phillips. His play on the field digressed from when he got injured, but still, he's done great things for the community. Bills drive when they pass, install when they run. What should our game plan be going forward? Give me a second here as the Colts run on first down, pick about 3 yards for this tackle. Edmonds and Poyer in on the tackle, so it's going to be 2nd and 7. I think our game plan needs – listen, we need to – and I know a lot of people are going to be mad at me. We need to be able to run the dang ball. We just need to. At some point, we need to be able to run the ball. Remember that 7-minute drive we had against Pittsburgh where we ran the ball, ran the clock out. 7 minutes and 11 seconds was that drive, mostly running the ball. We need that back. But yes, Allen still needs to sling it. But every drive that has 6 or more plays in it should have at least 2 running plays. Shotgun formation on 2nd and 7. Blitz coming. Poyer almost gets there. Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 14. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Colts offense. Again, Bill sent a little pressure, and it almost gets to Phillip Rivers. Defense, says Jay Boogie. But yes, anytime there are more than 6 offensive plays, that's more than 1 first down, there needs to be at least 2 running plays. And listen, I don't want to see another designed QB run the rest of the game unless it's 4th and 1. That's the only time I want to see another designed QB run. Shotgun formation. Bills have 6 players on the line of scrimmage. And Milano comes in on blitz as well. Blitz gets there. Rivers gets the ball away. It's caught. Tackle is made right at the sticks. Good job by White tackling Doyle at the line of scrimmage, but Doyle with the catch. And it's going to be 1st and 10. So the blitz almost gets there, I should say. Oliver in Rivers' face as he throws the ball. Doyle boxing White out. In fact, there probably was pass interference on that play. Doyle makes a great catch, and there's nothing White can do about that. And it's going to be first down for the Indianapolis Colts. What else can Trey White do about that? What do you want? Okay, Trey White is a great quarterback, but he's a cornerback. He's on the tight end. Big guy. Trey White makes the tackle right away. I don't know what more Trey White could do about that. The whistle's blown on the play. What's the whistle for? I don't know what the whistle's for. The Colts called a timeout, which could also be helpful for the Bills later in this game. It would have been a delay game, but the Colts did take a timeout, so that makes me happy. That makes me happy. The Colts losing timeouts before the listen, this is gonna be a close game. Always knew that was gonna be a close game. So at the end, if they were out of time, that's fine. Timeout Indy, use them up, baby. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was a delay again, and they called timeout. Well, yeah, again, they called timeout. You know, we would like, as long as they call it, listen, as long as they call it consistently both ways. If they're giving the Colts 26 seconds instead of 25, and they're giving the Bills 26 seconds instead of 25, fine. It is what it is. They're calling it the same way both times. In fact, giving us the extra half a second might have helped us with that encroachment to end the first half when we were going to kick a field goal. Maybe. I don't know. But listen, as long as they call it the same way, I'm fine with it. Rivers under center on 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. It's a good spot. I wouldn't have challenged the spot. Rivers looking to throw. Throws it over the middle. That's Doyle again. Someone better touch him. Someone better touch him. Touch him. All you got to do is touch him. He crawls forward for another yard. And I think they're into Buffalo Bills territory with that catch. Another first down by Doyle. Someone has to get on Doyle. I don't want to see Doyle beat us. No, they're at their own 48-yard line. He covered. He tackled him right away. What do you want him to do? Jump in front and get beat deep by Doyle? That's what you want? Okay, fine. That's what we'll do next time. Next time. Stretch play to the left. Gets about 3 yards before he is tackled. We need Mark Henry on the D-line. Strongest man in the world. Strongest man in the world. So I think he's 50. 55, but you know what? He doesn't need to move fast. He just needs to throw people. That's all he needs to do. Throw someone and let Ed Oliver go inside. Look at Ed and be like, I'll throw him. You just get the guy. 2nd and 7 for the Colts. Shotgun formation. Running back 2, Rivers right. 3 wide receivers on the screen. Now Pittman goes in motion. They run the ball. And it looks like Edmonds, along with others on the tackle. Harrison Phillips gets up celebrating, even though he had nothing to do with that play. Maybe I can't say nothing. He might have taken on a double team to Edmonds come in and make the tackle. So 7:50 to go here in the third quarter. The Colts face another third down. But the Colts doing a much better job than the Bills at converting third downs in this game. A 3rd and 6. Big Papa Pump, too many drugs. You want to talk about drugs, Ross Wheeler? Talk about Big Papa Pump. Look at Big Papa Pump today compared to Big Papa Pump 15 years ago, and you'll see a lot has changed. Shotgun formation on 3rd and 6. Running back to his right. 1 second on the play clock. 0 seconds on the play clock. They let it go anyway. Blitz coming. Milano almost gets there. Play over the middle. Gets the first down. Teron Johnson on the tackle. Gets to the 42. Gaining 7 on 3rd and 6. No stops once again. Again, this Colts team doing a good job staying on the field. Milano, just a half second late sooner, he gets the sack. Play clock doesn't count today. Doesn't even count. Who needs a play clock? Let the boys play, ref. 6:45 to go here in the third quarter. Bills up 17-10. Shotgun formation for Phillip Rivers. He has Taylor to his left. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Wide receiver and tight end to the top. Taylor now goes in motion to the right. Taylor gets the handoff. He has room to run. Gets inside the 40-yard line to the 39-yard line. So it's coming up 2nd and about 6 for the Indianapolis Colts. 6:20 to go here in the third quarter. I miss Kevin Johnson. Because you star. There we go with that again. Star decided to opt out. It's his decision. Can't do anything about it. Shotgun formation again. Taylor again to Rivers right. 2nd and 6. And again, he has 18 carries for 51 yards. You're talking about a guy who had over 200 rushing yards last week. He has 18 carries for 51 yards. That's pretty good. Shotgun snap. Rivers fakes the handoff. Doyle gets the catch. Tackled right away for a gain of 1 by Milano. Need better coverage than that, though. Need better coverage. You need to be in the backfield at the snap. No ring for stars. This is really correct. 3rd down defense needs to show up, especially right here. Another 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Defense needs to show up. We talk about the Colts having time of possession and getting this defense tired. Well, as was mentioned earlier, the defense is doing it to themselves by not stopping them on 3rd downs. 3rd and 5. 5 wide receiver set as Taylor comes in motion next to Phillip Rivers. Now it's a 4 wide receiver set. 3 to the top of the screen. Taylor to Rivers right. No pressure on Rivers, and he has a clean pocket. Another completion to Doyle, and the Colts are inside the red zone. 1st and 10. That wasn't Doyle. That's number 80. That's Trey Burton on the reception. Gets it inside the 20-yard line. Another 3rd down conversion. Well, if the Bills are going to win this game 20-10, I don't know how they're going to stop the Colts from scoring here. I think the Colts at least get a field goal on this drive, but who knows? Shotgun formation for the Colts. Taylor to his right. They're handing the ball off again. Every time they've had this formation, they've handed the ball off. No, that's Poyer on the tackle after a gain of 2. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Colts. Every time they've had Taylor to Rivers left or right, and Pittman has gone into motion behind Rivers, they've ran the ball with Taylor. So watch that, because if I can see it from here, it's pretty noticeable. Over a 7-minute drive already for the Colts. Shotgun formation again for Phillip Rivers. 3:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Screen pass intended for Taylor is incomplete. Taylor with his 2nd drop of the day. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7. Another long 3rd down for the Colts. And listen, if the Colts have the ball for over 7.5 minutes and we hold them to a field goal, might be considered a win for the defense. 3rd and long, yawn. How he dropped it. He's dropped 2 today, both of them wide open. 3rd and 7, Rivers in shotgun formation. Rivers 7 for 9 on 3rd downs. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Bill send 4. And it's incomplete, thrown behind. And the sad thing is, Pittman's open. Pittman's open. That's going to be a 1st down. But it's thrown behind him, and it's going to bring up 4th and 7. 3:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. That's just behind him. All right, so Nerdy Blankenship comes on to kick the field goal. It's going to be a 33-yard attempt. But again, in the playoffs, you need to convert these drives into touchdowns. Kicks up, and the kick is doinked, and no good. No good. So you're talking about a 7.5-minute drive. Need to get better glasses, and the Colts come away with no points. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. A simple no would have been just fine, but the Buffalo Bills still maintain a 17-10 lead, 3:32 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Dude on Twitter, Joe, he could be right. He could be right. The mystery man, the future guy, he could be right. He could be from the future. The Bills could win 20-10. Defense. Yeah, the defense is great now, right? Defense is awesome. Awesome defense. They still need to do better on 3rd downs. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen, when you talk about time possession of this game and you look up and the Bills defense has been on the field forever and a day, Time possession right now is 27:06 to 14:14. Meh. It's better than it was in the first half, but still not good. Not good. Again, if the Bills can have a nice sustained drive here, or you know what? Better yet, score on one play. Score a long touchdown pass to Stephon Diggs right now. I don't care. Smash that like button if you want the Bills to a Bills TD here. Let's go. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Offense, this is where we need to strike and start to put this away. Best upright ever, says Krabby Cal. Hey, whatever helps us keep a 7-point lead, I'm good with it. I'm from the future. Dable will be a terrible head coach. You guys talk about how you want. I'm done. I'm done. The Bills have a lead. The Bills scored 501 points this season. Josh Allen, best completion percentage, best most touchdowns thrown, most yards by a Bills QB. That's all Josh Allen. It has nothing to do with Brian Dable, right? Play calling's easy. Easy. That's why we're all play callers. I smashed the like button, and the likes went down by 1. Oh, that's odd. That's odd. To Diggs, 40-plus yards on first down. Yeah, I'd love to see a touchdown to Diggs right now. I'm calling it. Touchdown Diggs. 80-yard touchdown about. I'll be good with that. Again, guys, 4:40 after this game, Seattle at LA. I have one upset in my weekly prediction show, and it was the Rams over the Seahawks. So let me know what you guys think about the games coming up. Who would you rather the Bills play? Again, if the Bills win this game, let's not act like this game's over. It's not at all. So there are 3 possible outcomes for the Bills. If the Bills win this game, they could play the Steelers, the Ravens, or the Titans. Who would you want to see the Bills play? A designed run on first down by Josh Allen. Gets 9 yards. We should all pretend to be happy, but I'm not. I am not happy with designed runs by Josh Allen anymore. And they will still run Josh Allen. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Steelers again. All right. Allen under center, single back set. Run with Zach Moss. Zach Moss can't gain a yard. Stretch play to the left, gains no yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. This run blocking is garbage. Again, I always bring this up. Is it the run blocking or the running backs? Because you guys seem to think it's both. It could be both, but more likely it's one or the other. Allen looking to throw, throws over the middle, passes complete to Stephon Diggs to the 35 for a first down. Diggs, slow to get up. Knox helps him to his feet, says, stop it. Rub some dirt on it. You're fine. And so Diggs says, okay, you're right. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm good. 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Bills up 17-10. Allen, 15-21. 3 receptions for Stephon Diggs. 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Allen calling the play at the line of scrimmage. Quick, Allen's going to try to run again. This time he gets 2 yards, 3 yards. Now, Allen did call a substitution at line of scrimmage, so you wonder if that was a Dable play call or Allen just trying to play Allen ball. Why, says Oman Jenkins. Just why? And I agree with you. Why? I could break my leg and the coach would say, walk it off. Well, how strong is your other leg? It's a good question. Can you balance? I don't know. I don't know how good you are with one leg. I wasn't good with one leg, but I'm not good with 2 legs, so. Shotgun formation on 2nd and 8. And looking to throw, throws over the middle to Zach Moss. Moss picks up the first down, gets to the 47-yard line before he stood up there. That's the biggest play for Moss so far this game. 8-yard carry or 9-yard on first down, or on second down. So it's going to be a first down. Every time we throw, we get a first down. Every time? Every time. So Allen's thrown the ball 22 times. We have 22 first downs. I don't think that's accurate. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receiver set. Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Allen It's time to throw it over the middle. That's Beasley underneath. Gets into Colts territory to the 48-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. Beasley having a pretty solid second half so far and continuing to work hard for this Buffalo Bills team. I think he has 4 receptions here in the third quarter. And the Bills have only had, this is their second possession of the third quarter. Again, the Colts with a 7.5-minute drive. Beasley has 5 receptions for 38 yards, but each one of them a tough 38 yards. Coming back from injury, the Bills will have one more play potentially here. 14 seconds on the play clock, 10 on the game clock, so maybe not. We see the Bills do this a lot. They get up to the line of scrimmage to at least pretend like they're getting a playoff. See if the Colts will jump off sides again. They do not. So that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Going into quarter number 4, Bills have the ball up 17-10. Cole Beasley's song is on fire. I have yet to listen to Cole Beasley's song. Yet to listen to it. How big of a stake does Vegas have in the game? Just as big of a stake as they probably have in every playoff game. Vegas always wins, guys. Always. It doesn't matter what the result is. Vegas always wins. I promise. That's just what Vegas does. It's been a saying for 200 years, not because they lose. Vegas always wins. Hey, Krabby Cow is correct. We outscored them in the third quarter. Beastly Jazz album. All right, so it's the end of the third quarter. Let's go through some statistics. Again, guys, end of the fourth quarter, my voice is going to need a little rest. We have plenty of great Buffalo Bills content creators giving you a post-game. Rico does the Rico Report after the game. Go over to Buffalo Fanatics. You have the Cold Front Report. You have Cover One. You have Matt Perino. You have Hashtag Sports. I can go on and on and on. They do a great job. So check out any one of them. Tell them Billievers Talk sent you. Dan Mitchell is doing a great job right now with his reaction video as well. So at the end of the third quarter, stats for this game, Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, 17 of 23, 195 yards, that one passing touchdown, 10 rushes for 54 yards, and a rushing touchdown as well. Zach Moss, 6 rushes for 15 yards. Singletary, 2 for 5. Brian Bowers with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate that. Thanks for play-by-play. We all appreciate you, man. Smash that like button. Brian, I appreciate you so much. And everyone here, again, if you just simply hit that thumbs up button, helps out the channel greatly. And thank you for the super chat. If you guys want something read, just hit that super chat button. I appreciate all the proceeds that I get from that. David Singletary, 2 rushes for 8 yards. Gabe Davis, 3 receptions for 72 yards. Stephon Diggs had 2 catches in that quarter, 56 yards for him so far in the game. 3 catches, 56 yards for him. Beasley, 5 for 38. Moss, 3 for 19. Knox, 2 for 5, and that touchdown. Singletary, 1 for 5. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate it. They all do a great job, just not as good as you. Aw, Mommy loves me. Tyler Bass, 1 for 1 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points. Roberts, 3 returns for 44 yards, only averaging 14.7 yards a return. Bajorquez, 3 punts, 159 yards, 53 punt average. Edmonds, leading tackler with 8 total tackles so far as we start the fourth quarter. Again, Rivers, 18 for 27, 212 yards. Score a touchdown here. You put the Colts in a very uncomfortable situation where they have to start passing the ball more. And then again, the Buffalo Bills defense can start sending blitzers. 50 minutes to decide it all. Bills up by 7, 2nd and 6 to start this fourth quarter. 4 wide receivers set. You have Beasley and Diggs to the bottom of the screen. Quick pass out to Moss. Moss makes the first guy miss, second guy miss, third guy miss, and that's enough for a first down. So good job by Zach Moss there, creating something. Great move by Moss. And it looks like number 94 of the Colts has to come out for a play. I need more wine. Send me wine. 1st and 10, 14 and a half minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Last quarter of this game, unless it goes in overtime. Allen under center. They hand the ball off to Moss. Moss goes to the right, gets to about the 35-yard line. There is a fumble on the play. And the official is saying that he was down. The official is saying that he was down on the play. Looks like Moss is hurt bad because he's not moving. So Moss is not moving at all. He is down before the ball comes out. Moss was not moving. I'm more worried about that than the fumble at this point, but I mean, you know. All right, now he's moving at least. I'm saying ankle. Okay, I'll say ankle. Yeah, all right, so we have an injury timeout. Moss is down. You guys might get your wish of Antonio Williams. I mean, if that makes you happy next week, depending on how serious the injury is. Again, Brian, thank you for the $20 super chat. So we're at injury timeout right now. Let's go over the stats for the Indianapolis Colts through the first 3 quarters. Again, the Bills have the ball here. They're going to have it second down after Moss runs for about 4 yards. Philip Rivers, 18 for 27, 212 yards. You have 19 rushes for Taylor for 55 yards, an average of 2.9 yards. So I like that. Again, I'll be happy anytime we can have a running back average less than 3 yards a carry. You got to take that. Pittman, 1 for 11. Hines, 2 for 5. Brissett and Rivers both have 1 carry for negative 1 yard total. Pittman, their leading receiver, 4 catches for 91 yards. Doyle, 5 for 32 yards. T.Y. Hilton, 2 for 32. We've held Hilton to no catches so far in the second half. Allie Cox, 2 catches for 22 yards. Burton, 2 for 21. Currently at injury timeout. Buffalo Bills up 17-10 on the Indianapolis Colts. The Bills driving here. Joe, Las Vegas controls refs and moon landings. Interesting. I didn't know that. Good to know. Interesting theory. I like it. Taylor, 2 catches for 6 yards. 2 drops also. I am not going to stream the other games, Ryan. At least I don't plan to. I'm definitely not streaming the other games today. The only other game I might stream would be the Steelers-Browns game tomorrow night, just because that will indicate, that will dictate who the Buffalo Bills play, because the Ravens and Titans will have already played. But if you want good content, good playoff coverage when it comes to live play reaction, the guys over at Sports Fury, if you haven't checked them out, Josh and Sean at Sports Fury, it's Sports Fury Fury. They do a good job, and I know they're doing the second game today. I don't think they're doing the third game today. However, I know that Tom Grassi is also doing the playoff games, so you can check either one of those out. Thank you, Ryan. Make sure you put notifications on, because if I do the Steelers game tomorrow, it will notify you at that time. Stream the Nickelodeon game. I might watch that just for which game's the Nickelodeon game? I don't know. Is it tomorrow or today? Let me know in the comment section. Which one's the Nickelodeon game? I might just watch it. Why not? Why not? Moss is being carted off the field, so it does not look good for Moss. The Colts are challenging the fumble as well. So it looks like Colts are challenging the ruling on the play of a fumble. At least that's what it said at first, but now it doesn't say that, so I don't know. 2nd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. Okay. So the Colts did challenge it. They lost the challenge. So the Colts only have 1 more timeout with 14-17 to go, down by 7. So I'll take it. Allen, shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver set. Diggs and Beasley to the bottom of the screen. Fakes it to Singletary. Going deep. Has a man, touchdown. Stephon Diggs. Woo! 14-10 to go. And the Buffalo Bills just break this one open just a little bit more. And the touchdown to Diggs. It's now 23-10. Extra point pending. 14-10 to go in the 4th quarter. And the Buffalo Bills now beginning to make the Colts think they have to go where they don't want to. And that's preliminary to the passing game, as Diggs just burns his guy on the line and just says, no, you're not touching me, number 38. This is my time to shine. This is why I'm the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL. And the Buffalo Bills go up by 13. The future man was right until that play. Extra point's up, and the extra point is good. So a 14-10 to go here in the 4th quarter. The Buffalo Bills have a 24-10 lead. Again, guys, if you're happy with that touchdown, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't. Ross Wheeler wants a Ric Flair. Actually, he says Rich Flair. I don't know who Rich Flair is, but I'm going to do my Ric Flair. I'm going to do that styling, profiling, wheeling, dealing, jet stealing, chick stealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. Woo! Love it. I wish I had the suit on right now. I take the suit off, elbow the suit. I don't know if you guys know Ric Flair. Like I know Ric Flair. Listen, between that and me biting your nose off, you remember that, Brian? I will do it. Woo! Let's go, baby. 24-10 14-10 to go in the fourth quarter. The Buffalo Bills have the lead. A Stephon Diggs touchdown from Josh Allen. Scott Blakely says, do. I'm loving it. Like McDonald's, except for better because McDonald's is nasty. So awesome job. I love Ric Flair. Woo! Dang, 10 out of 10. Ross Wheeler likes it. I'm better than Zach Moss at running football. My Ric Flair impression is better than Zach Moss at running the football. And I hope Zach Moss gets well soon. I honestly do. I hope he's better by next week, even if we play Antonio Williams. I never like seeing people get hurt. Luckily, you know, the hurt I hate seeing the most, and I think most of us would agree, would be like head injuries when he's down on the ground, not getting up, those type of things. Ankle injuries, they stink, but he'll heal just fine. Ball goes into the back of the end zone, so the Colts will start their own 25, 1st and 10. Big stop here. Let's go. 3 and out. Let's go. Step up. Prove that you are the number 2 overall seed. This Buffalo Bills team would not beat the Chiefs. However, like I said, at this point, it's all about winning. Just win. That's it. Thanks, Ross. I appreciate it. Says Joe, don't become a normal person. No one's ever claimed I'm a normal person. I rarely thought of myself as a normal person, but I have fun. Shotgun formation. Looking at what? All right. So it looked like maybe it was a running back screenplay that was messed up, but Rivers didn't know what to do with the ball. He was just like, pump fake, do this. I'll just throw it down. So it's a incomplete pass. There was a running back in the vicinity. He probably would have dropped it anyway. So 14:06 to go, 2nd and 10. And that one sniffed out. I am Ric Flair. The style and profile, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun. Woo! Shotgun formation again. Phillip Rivers back. Taylor to his left. Taylor gets the ball, runs up the middle. That's not Taylor. That's actually Hines on the play. Bounces off Poyer, breaks the outside, gets to midfield, into Buffalo Bills territory before Teron Johnson finally knocks him out of bounds. The longest run of the day for the Colts. And it's not even by Taylor, it's by Hines. This defense, you're killing me. Rivers is on the ropes, so you let him get away with a nice 30-yard run there. And now Hines comes out of the game. I think he's not happy about it. He looked upset that they were calling him out of the game. He's like, wait a second. I said a 30-yard run. I have 3 carries for 37 yards, and you're taking me out? Okay, whatever. 24-10, 1st and 10 for the Colts, 13:35 to go in the game. You have Taylor to the right of Rivers, 2 wide receivers to the bottom screen, 1 to the top. Taylor gets the ball on a sweep to the left. Taylor gets a 1st down inside the 30, and he's finally forced out of bounds. Another big gash play by this Colts run attack, 13:21 to go. Buffalo Bills defense needs to step up. You talk about bend, don't break. Can force a field goal here. And actually, I don't know if the Colts would even sell for a field goal at this point. Would still make it a 2-possession game. So Taylor gets inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line. So that's the biggest run by Jonathan Taylor on the day. 20 rushes for Taylor, 74 yards. Rivers shotgun formation at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Taylor going out for a pass. Pass over the middle is complete. That's going to be another 1st down. That's Pascal with his first catch of the day. Tackled by Poyer at the 15-yard line. 0 pass rush. I agree. This defense looks like bend and broken. Guys, it's 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. They've allowed 10 points. In today's NFL, that's pretty good. Shotgun formation for Rivers again at the 15-yard line. Bills send 4. Pressure almost gets there, and Rivers short hops it, intended for Pittman. Going to be 2nd and 10. We can't touch Rivers. Can we cover at least? $12:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. Buffalo up 24-10. The Colts have the ball in the red zone. The Colts, this is their 4th trip in the red zone. They only have 1 touchdown so far. Again, the playoffs are all about scoring touchdowns in the red zone. We learned that last year against the Texans. Shotgun formation, Taylor to his left. That's actually Hines to his left. Pass is complete over the middle. Edmonds with the tackle. It's number 81. So it's going to bring up a third down for the Colts. 11:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Contain and pressure. Old Man Rivers needs a running game. Again, throw over the middle is complete, and that's a touchdown. Number 14, Pascal, with his second catch of the day, and the Colts scored just like that. And with an extra point, they would only be down another touchdown. 24-16 currently, 11:32 to go. Defense lets them right back in it. Two big running plays, one by Hines. Teron Johnson is not happy about something. Again, it's all about winning. It's all about winning. 9-yard touchdown by Pascal, and the Bills still up 24-16. Extra point pending. Extra point. There's a whistle before the extra point. There's a flag. So this brings up the idea of going for two. If the flag's on the Bills, if you're Frank Reich, you're going to get the ball. If you accept the penalty, you'll get the ball at the 1-yard line. Brian Bowers comparing this game to the Texans game. The refs trying to get Frank Reich's decision here. 11:32 to go, 24-16, the Bills over the Colts. The Bills just scored a touchdown. A penalty here on the Buffalo Bills, and the Colts are going to go for two. The Colts are going to go for two here. You look at Frank Reich. He comes from the Peterson coaching tree over in Philly, and we all know how aggressive he can be at times. The Colts gonna be aggressive here and go for two. Josh Allen looking off from the sideline, saying, "When do I get in to throw the ball? Can I throw the ball yet? Who throws? Do I throw? Do I throw? Where's Zach Moss? Everyone okay? Let's get the stop. Would be big. Would be big. Shotgun formation. Two wide receivers to the top of the screen. I would put 8 in the box. I would look at Taylor, and that's it. Pittman in motion. They run Taylor. I've called this play. And the Buffalo Bills stop it. Leslie Frazier sees what I see. Milano on the tackle. Big stop right there. Buffalo still up 24-16. Every time they're in shotgun formation and Taylor is to the left of Phillip Rivers and Pittman goes in motion, they have ran Taylor. I don't understand. Do they not see it? Like, come on. That's bad offensive play calling. When I can sit here and say, this is what they're doing. They're in this formation. They've done it every single time. That's bad. They heard me, Joe. I hear you in Tucson. Bills up 8. Big time. Maybe we should thank the guy that got the encroachment penalty. Just kidding. We shouldn't. Bills up 24-16 here in the fourth quarter. Still need more wine. Let's go through some statistics, some stats, and again, just get points on the board. If you're the Buffalo Bills, a nice drive, points on the board. 24-16, 11:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. You think about that drive. Again, the drive, Phillip Rivers with his first touchdown pass of the game. Whoever happened to decline, haven't called his name at all today, actually. Pass was to Pascal, who now has 2 catches for 20 yards and that touchdown. Again, no turnovers in this game, so that's impressive. Hopefully it stays that way. I thought Vegas was in on a fix at 6.5-point spread. All right, let's not act like Vegas gets it close 95% of the time, okay? Like, they get it close 95% of the time. Again, Vegas always wins. Vegas always wins. Say it with me now. VAW. The hat says believe. It does. It does. Oh, man. But this is crazy. Like, you look at time possession of this game, the Bills are being out-timed 29:52 to 18:36. And there's still, 13 minutes to go, 11 and a half minutes to go in this one. A nice 7-minute drive would be awesome here, but with no Zach Moss. Who's going to run the football? Devin Singletary, maybe? I don't know. Stop running Josh Allen, please. Please stop designing runs to Josh Allen. This Pascal rookie sounds like a painter. I'll tell you in a second. What was his number? 11, 14, something like that? This is his third year in the league. Comes from the great college of Old Dominion. Diggs' time is now. This is what we traded to get him for for moments like this. For a moment like this, some people wait till the playoffs. For a moment like this, just remember the miracle of Minnesota. For that one special catch, Andre Roberts, unable to control the ball, goes into the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback. The Bills will start with the ball at their own 25-yard line. Milkman's telling me to stop. Just stop. It's okay. I can even breathe sometimes. I can't breathe. All right, so the Bills throw the ball first and 10, 25-yard line. Bills up 24-16, 11:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Beasley's looking for someone to do a duet. I'll do a duet with Beasley, but he wants to probably sell like his music. I don't know if he'll sell many. All right, Buffalo has the ball first and 10 from their own 25-yard line. 5 wide receivers set. Allen in shotgun. It's not a QB designed run. It's not a QB designed run. It's not. First down, Beasley catches the ball, gets about 3 yards before he's pushed out, bounce by number 53. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Buffalo Bills. Thanks, Brian. We have to play smart, not conservative. Smart. S-M-A-R-T. Beasley's limping a little bit, going to the sideline. Again, he's only had like 40 yards today, but they've all been tough 40 yards. Good job by Beasley toughing it out in this game. 4 wide receivers set, 3 to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Quick pass is out to Diggs. Diggs breaks away, gets to the 40, about the 45-yard line, gets the first down, and that's going to be Buffalo Bills ball at the 44-yard line. Diggs, another big play. And again, Brian talked about that's what you get Diggs for. Those big plays downfield. Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox, great on the blocking on the outside. So that left a linebacker to try to stop Diggs. That's not going to work out well for a linebacker. (24-16), 10.5 to go. Allen shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers set. You have 1 to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Singletary, fake handoff to him. Looking downfield. That pass is completed to Brown. Brown gets to the 40-yard line. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Beasley again. Slow to get up. My man's is toughing it out today. Beasley with another catch over the middle, getting into Indianapolis Colts territory. Great catch by Beasley. Ryan says, woo! Beasley coming back to the sideline saying, hold on. Another quick break. I can't breathe. 4 wide receivers set, 3 to the bottom of the screen. It's Knox, Davis, and Diggs. And then you have John Brown to the top of the screen by himself. Singletary going out for a pass as well. It's a designed QB run. And imagine that. They have it stuffed as they stop Josh Allen for no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. 9:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bills driving into Colts territory. The design QB run again. Shake my head. Yeah, I'm not excited about it. Even when they gained 9 yards earlier on the last drive, I was like, I just don't want to see Josh Allen run the ball anymore. I just don't. But if you're not happy with Singletary and Moss is out of the game now. Who are you going to run with? 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set. You have Singletary to Allen's right. Singletary goes out for a pass. He's open. He gets the ball, gets about 4 yards before he's drug out of bounds. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. 3rd down, not a great down for the Bills so far in this game. The Bills 2 for 7 on 3rd downs. Again, first in the NFL during the regular season. 3rd and 6, 8.5 to go here. Josh Allen, 12 straight completions. Bills haven't won a playoff game since 95. Thank you. We weren't sure. 5 wide receivers set. Diggs to the top of the screen. You have 3 wide receivers to the bottom. Looks like Beasley, Knox, and Singletary to the bottom. Diggs and Brown to the top. Going up to Brown. Incomplete. Pass again deflected in the air. It's coming up 4th and 6. Rhodes. Allen wants to go for it. He's saying, let's go for it. We're at the 36-yard line. Questionable field goal range. Brown, 2 Colts players converged on Brown. Is this the last game for Phillips? Talking about Jordan Phillips? Not Jordan Phillips. Harrison Phillips? I don't know. Again, the coaches are going to see things I don't see. So 5 wide on 4th and 6 from the 36-yard line. Bills were 8 for 10 on 4th downs during the regular season. They call a timeout. So they're just going to see if they can draw the Colts offside. Phillip Rivers is garbage, costing the Colts this game. Phillip Rivers has not had a terrible game. Not a great game, not a terrible game. Phillip Rivers has been just fine. Phillip Rivers, 21 of 32, 238 yards, 1 touchdown so far in this one. Do you kick the field goal or do you punt? 54-yard field goal, Buffalo wins. That's a tough one, right? That's a tough one. Phillip Rivers has a 98.2 QBR right now. Bass can do it. That's why, look, that's why you got him. That's why you got him. You got him to kick these long field goals. They're going. I mean, I saw Allen go back out there. Now I see them coming off. Bass coming in. Trying to put this one away. It's going to be a 55-yarder, 54-yarder. Maybe not put this one, but there's still 8 minutes to go. They get a 2-possession game again. I feel nervous about it. We're about by 9. We would. 11, not 9. Yeah, Jim, thanks. Make me look bad. I'm nervous about this one, guys. I don't like it. I don't like it. Kick is on the way. Why don't I like it? This kick is perfect. The kick is good. Tyler Bass is that guy. You know about Josh Allen being that guy. Tyler Bass is that guy. Just, I'm Tyler Bass. You can kiss my, you know what, because we're going to win this game. Tyler Bass, huge. Makes this one 27-16. 11-point lead for the Buffalo Bills. Bakker's happy. He nailed it. He nailed it. He said, Stephen Hauschka, who? Stephen Hauschka's at home watching this game right now, and I hope that he's doing well. I appreciate him for his 3 years of service. But, man, what a kick. Tyler Bass, scoring leader. All-time scoring leader in Buffalo Bills history. That guy right there. Everyone who talks badly about him the first 3-4 weeks of the season, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. And, yes, he's still going to miss field goals. He's going to. But guess what? That was a big one. That was a big one. Can the D make a stop? How many yards? 54 of them. 54 yards right down the middle. I don't know how much room it had because it didn't hit the net, but it was right down the middle, man. And I don't know exactly what the wind conditions were when you kicked that. If they're into the wind, I have no idea. No idea. Let's get turned over to seal this game. Cannon leg, cannon arm, field goals and TDs. But according to someone in the chat, only losers kick field goals, right? Right? Leave a comment. I think I remember hearing that. Only loser kick field goals. But the Buffalo Bills are winning this one by 11 points. 8.5 to go. And the Colts are going to get the ball again. I mean, we heard it from one of the people leaving comments. The Colts did just have a 3-minute touchdown drive. I did say 34-13. I think I said 34-13. I'm the guy that that's 27-16 though. That's not even close. Not even close. I'm terrible at these predictions and such. But Freddie's still here. That over-under is, so right now there are 43 points in this game. Over-under of 51. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. That's all I'm saying. That's why I don't bet football. That's why I don't bet the Bills. Be freaking out right now. Come on, D, one time. To that Bears fan that said Bills haven't won a playoff game since 1995, that's what a field goal looks like. Wow. Wow, double doink. Double doink. Wow, I like it though. Buffalo Bills fan 27-17. I like it. Bills will be running scared. Definitely close. What's close? I try to pretend like I'm Vegas. I actually call some people up there. They're the ones they call me for the spreads. 8:08 to go. Tyler Bass getting ready to kick it off. That is the longest made field goal by a rookie in the playoffs. Colts can't handle the ball, picks it up, runs to the 20, 23 before he's tackled there. So not too bad on special teams. Still want to see a little bit better since they had a hard time handling the ball on the snap. 8:01 to go. Philip Rivers coming into the game. As my chin needs a drink. Was that wine bottle full when it's always full when it starts. It's always full when it starts. It doesn't matter when it starts. When it starts, the bottle is full. At least it should be. If it's not, don't drink it. Don't drink it. Shotgun formation for Philip Rivers. Taylor to his right. 3 wide receivers. 2 to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Know about Bears kickers. Philip Rivers looks confused. But it doesn't matter because there's no play clock, remember? Hand the ball off to Taylor. No, that's Hines up the middle. Gets about 3-4 yards. Rivers looked really confused. And remember, another big thing to talk about right now, the Colts, only 1 timeout. Down 11, 7.5 to go, only 1 timeout. Shotgun formation again, 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. All day to throw. Tremaine Edmonds breaking it up. Doyle who? Edmonds says, Trey, that's how you cover him, baby. Good job by Edmonds getting in the middle, getting his hand in there, breaking that one up. And it's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Colts. Keith, I love you too. Thank you. Fourth quarter wine commentary. I like it. It's pretty good. It's Moscato, easy to go down. You know, I might have some red wine to celebrate the victory if we win. 7:30 to go. Bills up 27-16. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 7. Huge 3rd down. Rivers barely gets it away. This one's completed for the 1st down. Gets to the 40-yard line. Poyer on the tackle. That's Burton with a big catch. Another big 3rd down catch by Burton. It seems like he catches it all on 3rd down. Addison was close to getting to Rivers on that one. 9 for 14 on 3rd down. So this is unacceptable. Shut this down, says Brian. Shut it down. Hands the ball off to Hines. Hines has room to run. Gets into Buffalo Bills territory. Back to 40. 35-30. Inside the 30-yard line before he is finally taken down. Now the Colts probably taking him out of the game again because he just had a 30-yard carry. This defense is not good. This defense does not look great. You are correct. 5 rushes for 70 yards for Hines. Why is he not in the game more? Like, honestly, I know Taylor's your stud, but it looks like you have another stud back. Plays at 20-plus yards. The Colts have 7. The Bills only have 3. 6:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. 27-16. Rivers looking to throw. Has all day to throw. Into the end zone. Doyle is wide open. And that's a touchdown. They're showing Milano on the camera, so I'm guessing Milano was supposed to be on the coverage. But, man, Doyle wide open. And just like that, stinky Philip Rivers, the reason why the Colts are going to lose this game, drives the Colts down. Milano looks confused. Doyle doesn't. Doyle looks like he's got a touchdown. Man, I'm not sure if Troy White made the mistake there because – I mean, you look at the play. Pittman is covered in the middle of the field. Trey White maybe should have stuck to the outside. Going for 2 again, down 22-17 or 22-27. 6:13 to go. Shotgun formation, 5 wide. Rivers looking throws over the middle. That's Doyle again. That's a touchdown, or its 2-point conversion is good. And so with 6:13 to go, Colts now only trail the Bills 27-17. 24. No good. This is no good. Josh Allen's looking on like, oh, Phillip Rivers, you're cute. That's cute. All right, let's answer. All we have to do is answer. That over-under is really not looking good if you pick the under, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Freddie's still watching. Troy White tired? Well, he has an extra day to rest if we win this game. If we don't win this game, he has an offseason to rest. Is that Teron Johnson stumbling over his own feet? That is Teron Johnson stumbling over his own feet. Defense making a lot of mistakes in this game. They absolutely are. Absolutely are. And with that, the Doyle, 6 receptions for 59 yards, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion in this game. Colts only down by 3, 6:13 to go. The drive took only a minute 55. That's it. Milano, they're still showing Milano on the sideline, so I'm not sure if that Doyle being that open was on Milano. I don't know if you want Milano running down the sideline for 40 yards, though. So that's why I wonder if that was on Trey White. If they were in some sort of zone and Trey White should have stuck to the outside instead of going with Pittman to the inside. Roberts back for a return. Get a good return here. Get a good return. He'll have a chance to return it from the goal line to the 10, 15, 20. Gets to about the 25 before he's tripped up. And that's where the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen will take over. 6:07 to go in the game. And the Bills up 27-24. Come on, Josh, let's go. Or the safety. Maybe. Yeah, maybe Poyer should have been over there. White sticks with Pittman. Poyer goes over there to the top. I don't know. I just don't think you want Milano running the whole way downfield. I mean, there was no one in the flat, so he could have. But if that's his zone, he doesn't know that. 5 wide receivers set to start off this drive from the 24. Allen looking to throw on first down over the middle. Has a completion to Gabe Davis to the 37-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. So it's 1st and 10 Buffalo. 5:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Let's go. Let's go. Remember, the Colts only have 1 timeout. Sustain the drive. You got this, Bills fans. Thank you, man. I hope so. I hope so. Lots of pressure right now. Lots of pressure. 5:40 to go in this one. Again, the Colts only have 1 timeout. Up 27-24. Bills have the ball. Allen 24 of 31, 289 yards, 2 touchdowns. Another 5 wide receiver set. Allen alone in the backfield. Colts send a blitz. Blitz picked up at first. First sack of the day goes to the Colts. And Allen will go down at the 32-yard line for a loss of 5. I said at halftime, whoever gets more pressure on the quarterback was going to win this game. And right now, that's the Colts. And that's the first sack of the game by either team. Carter Green says, here we go. Colts defense is feeling it. Shotgun formation on 2nd and 15. Trips to the top of the screen for Josh Allen. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Diggs and Davis on the bottom. Allen fakes the throw, throwing it downfield. Has Diggs. Big play. It was a screen play set up to the left. It was supposed to be a quick pass to Singletary. Allen saw the defender jump up, held it, rolled to his right. That's a huge play to Diggs for a first down. I can't say enough about that play. And it seems to most people to just be like a 18-yard out route. No, that's a huge play by a leader at the QB position. I mean, good job by Josh Allen there. Diggs open, and that's a first down. Diggs, 6 catches for 128 yards and a touchdown. 4:39 to go in this game. He did go out of bounds. Allen, 25 of 32 for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Single back set, Allen under center. This time he throws it out to Knox. Incomplete, a little wide of the target. That's on Josh Allen. 4:35 to go, 2nd and 10. What did tell you Josh and Diggs saying enough is enough? But again, that's why you make that trade. 27-24, 4:35 to go. 2nd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Personnel, we have Singletary in there. We have shotgun formation. Singletary to Allen's right. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. John Brown alone at the bottom. Hands it off to Singletary. Singletary to a 40. Gets inside the 40. Gets inside 35. And that's another first down. I think that's the first rushing first down by a running back by the Buffalo Bills in this game. 4:20 to go here. And the Buffalo Bills now well inside Colts territory, inside the 35-yard line. Let's get a touchdown, guys. Let's get a touchdown. Let's put this one away. You got to remember the Colts, only one timeout. Now the Bills' offensive line's feeling it, baby. 4 minutes to go. 27-24. Allen again, shotgun formation. Trips to the top of the screen. Singletary to his left. Blitz coming. And this time, Allen able to get away from the first guy. Unable to get away from the second guy. It's a fumble. And the Bills recover. The Bills have it. The Bills have it. I don't know why Williams, 75, gets up like he just saved the game. Well, he might have saved it, but at the same time, it's still a loss of like 15 yards. Allen with his fumble issues sparking up again. Daryl, you saved my life. Daryl Williams gets on that ball. Wow. Again, you love Allen's will to win and his ability to get away, but sometimes you worry about that ball control. That ball security has been a problem all 3 years. It's not something that's going to get better. It's just not. So it's going to be 2nd and 1,000,000 for the Buffalo Bills. The Bills call a timeout with 2:50. I hope they waited until the play clock went down. I hope they waited until the play clock went down before they called that timeout on 2nd and 33. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bad news, minus 15 yards. Good news, fumble recovered. It was only minus 23 yards, okay? We're fine. We're fine. 2nd and 33, 2:58 to go. Bills up 27-24. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button already, hit that thumbs up button. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw deep. Short hops it, intended for Diggs. Diggs was open. And so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 33. Not the best position to be in. You don't have too many 33-yard plays in your playbook. And the last thing you want to do is rely on this defense who have given up 2 big touchdown drives here in this one. Allen shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set, 3 to the bottom of the screen. Looks like it's Knox, Gabe Davis, and Diggs to the bottom. John Brown to the top. I don't see Beasley in there on 3rd and 33. Don't run. Are you kidding me? No, Allen passes the ball to Singletary. Singletary makes the catch, holds on to the ball, gets back inside Indianapolis Colts territory to about the 37-yard line. Now, if you're the Bills, you let this clock wind out. Did the Colts call their last time out with 2:37 to go? Fourth and 19. The Colts called their last time out with 2:38 to go. (27-24). Come on, Bahor, guys. We need a big punt here. Need a big punt here. I would not kick this field goal. The Colts are only down a field goal. If you miss a field goal, you're pretty much putting them in field goal range with 2:38 to go. Still plenty of time. Phillip Rivers, veteran quarterback. That killed us. No, the fumble killed us. Doesn't matter if it's like I said, win a playoff game, that's all that matters. Bahor, guys, kicks the punt away. Fair catch called for and made at the 14-yard line. 2:30 to go. Bills up 27-24. Colts without any timeouts remaining. Still plenty of time to run the ball. Plenty of time to run the ball. How did we play it safe? We got sacked for a 23-yard loss. That's what cost us that drive. We didn't run the ball one time. We ran the ball once for 12 yards. First attempt, 14-yard line. Time for the Bills defense to step up. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. Rivers changing the play at the line. Watch the run. Blitz almost gets there. It's completed to Doyle over the middle for a first down. Gets to the 25-yard line. 2:15 to go. They're going to try to get one more play before the 2-minute warning. One timeout for the Bills, none for the Colts. Shotgun formation. Rivers looking to throw over the middle. This is incomplete. Edmonds with another pass breakup. 2:04 to go. Colts have the ball, 2nd and 10. Philip Rivers has one postseason come from behind win, game-winning drive in the 4th quarter. That's 2008 Wildcard versus the Steelers. Bills defense is not equipped to stop anyone. Again, we were a top 10 defense the last 10 games of the season. 27-24, 2:04 to go. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 10. Rivers changing the play. Running the ball up the middle. Hines breaking some tackles, gets to the 30, 31-yard line before he is taken down. Shortest carry of the game for Hines. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Buffalo Bills up by 3. 1:59 to go. Colts ball. Milkman comes in and says, blitz the house after the 2-minute warning. Guys, I just realized that all my lights are off except for my computer light, so I apologize if the lighting's bad. 3rd and long again. 3rd and about 5, I'd say. Not 3rd and long. Can't handle pressure, Spot Snowman. Edmonds winded. Hey, this whole defense should be winded. I mean, you look at its time possession again. And it's the defense's fault. I'm not saying it's not the defense's fault before someone gets on me about it. It's the defense's fault for not stopping them on 3rd downs. But if you look at the time possession, 3rd downs, the Colts are 9 for 14 on 3rd downs. The Bills 2 for 9. 32 minutes and 18 seconds current time possession for the Colts. 25. That's actually closer than what I thought it was. This is much too much exciting. I wanted a boring game, says Jim Tripp. Do they make $1 million? Ross Real says. Again, I'm not saying it's an excuse. It's their fault that they're on the field this much for not. I get it. I'm just saying, like, those are the facts. Again, why you guys got to dispute facts? They're just facts. No, Mike. No, Mike. I don't have a mic. I don't have a mic. I don't know what you're talking about. What's wrong with my mic? Oh, no. Oh, no. Not now. Really? All right, hold on. Hold on. I'm trying. Hello, guys. Welcome. We're at the 2-minute warning. I hear you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me know. My mic's screeching. I'm trying to figure out how to fix that. Hold on. High-pitched whistling. I got nothing, guys. Hold on. Let me get to my microphone. It doesn't on my end. All right, just refresh. Try hitting refresh. See what happens. Don says it does on his end. Let's get 3rd down stop. Says Jackson. We need 3rd and 4th down stretch. Hi, everyone. Just join me. Hit refresh. See refresh. See what happens. Just let me know. Mike is. No, this game is. Hi, Monster Island friends. Good to see you in the chat again, guys. The Bills up 27-24. We need that Rivers turnover. Yeah, let's pause the stream right now. Let's come back from commercial break. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm in my sound settings right now. I'm not even looking at the chat. So let's see what happens. Is that better? I tried something. Let me know if it's better. Okay, guys, 1:59 to go. 3rd and 5. Shotgun formation for Phillip Rivers. I am not the stadium, I wish. Bad snap. Rivers gets it over the middle, caught, but it's going to be short. Milano with the tackle. If I refresh, it's going to stop the stream, guys. That's all I'm saying. Again, thank you guys for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. Fourth and 1:37 to go. Stop him here. This game's over. Shotgun formation. They hand the ball off. He gets the first down. Second effort by Taylor gets them the first down. Remember, the Colts do not have a timeout. 125, 124, 123, 122. Super Slob says we can suffer. Ken says start it over. Shotgun formation. 1:08 to go in the game. 27-24. Bills send a blitz. Unable to get to Rivers. Doyle's open. White on the tackle. It's actually an incomplete pass. Incomplete. He short hopped it to Doyle. No pass rush. That has been a problem all game. Again, if this is the Bills team that plays the Chiefs, we're in trouble. In fact, if this is the game that goes against, let's say, the Baltimore Ravens, we're in trouble. So 1 minute exactly on the clock. 27-24. Remember, the Colts kicker, Blankenship, already missed a field goal in this game. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Running back 2 Rivers right, or to his left, I'm sorry. Screen pass, incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Hines. A defender did get his hand in his face right as the pass was getting there. Who was that? Did he tip it? Ed Oliver, able to make a diving effort, might have distracted Hines just enough for the incomplete pass. And so now it's 3rd and 10, less than a minute to go. Buffalo Bills fan 27-17, send me the link, I'll do it. Hey, Mike. Shotgun formation on 3rd and 10. Blitz coming, Tron Johnson, unable to get there. Trey White with a huge pass breakup. Huge pass breakup for Trey White. And it's 4th and 10. 50 seconds to go. Oh, my goodness. The Bills might win their first game since 95 at one play. One play away. One play, Trey. Great job by Trey White. Great job. Who said Trey White was tired? Great play on Hilton right there. Hilton's been doing nothing all game long. Trey Day. Do Flair if we win. You better. I'm doing Flair. I'm doing Ricky Steamboat. I don't know what he did. I'm doing everybody, man. This is great. 4th and 10. Here we go. 50 seconds. Bills send a blitz. Blitz picked up. Rivers over the middle. Pass complete into Buffalo Bills territory. There's a fumble. There's a fumble. Trey White's on the ball. That's the Bills' ball. That's Bills' ball. Bills' ball. Whoa. And then the whistle blows. And then I got all excited for no reason. They're saying he's down. Never mind. If I'm the Bills, I challenge. Oh, wait, it's inside 2 minutes. Never mind. He's not down. He's not down. He's not down. The Bills win. He's not down. He's not down. He gets back up. The Bills win. Come on, no way. No way. Wait, all right. No, McDermott called timeout. McDermott called timeout. Use your last timeout. Good job, McDermott. He was not down. Challenge it. Wait, again, it's inside 2 minutes, so it's going to come from the booth. He was not down. The Bills defense is celebrating, but they have not said they're going back up to the booth yet. Great job by using your timeout there by Coach McDermott. He was not down. Come on. He's back up. Poyer, great job by Poyer ripping that one out. Come on. That's a fumble every day. I told you this officiating crew has been bad to us all season long. Come on. You're reviewing this, right? Are they reviewing it? I can't hear nothing. He's not down. He's not down. That's a fumble. That's Bill's ball. That's the game. Under review. It's under review. He's not down. The knee's up. The knee's up. The game's over, guys. The game is over. He can't see. He can't hear nothing. I can't see nothing. No TV. Mike. Pascal makes the catch for the Colts. He's down on a knee when he makes the catch. He gets off that knee before he is touched. He's out. He's up. He's up. Come on. Come on. That's a fumble. Did Picasso fumble? Come on. That's clear fumble. That is clearly a fumble. He's not being touched until he's back up. He's not being touched. He's not being touched. Shut up, Gene. Shut up, Gene. He's not being touched by anybody. That's clear. That's clear. Thanks, Dwight. I know you're watching. You're commenting. I appreciate that. 28 seconds. Well, they're gonna. I mean, if they call it completion, there'd be 30-some seconds left. But it's not completion. He's down. No, he's not. This is a fumble. Listen, though. Listen. If you're Leslie Frazier, you have that defense huddled up right now. You have that defense. You're telling them, guys, he's down by contact. Shut up. Let's get over it. You have him. You have Leslie Frazier talking to that defense saying, no, 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 no. Get ready, go back out there and play. Get ready, go back out there and play. If they're taking this long, they think there's no conclusive evidence. Who cares? It's our time to play. He's clearly up and clear fumbles. This is really long, which makes me think it's going to be Colts ball. No, Randall, his left hand's not on the back until his legs up, his knees up. But, man, this is taking way too long. This is taking way too long. That's definitely a fumble, though. Guys, I might have my head in my hands until they come out. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this is about to happen. Guys, if it's taking this long, we have to believe that they're saying the play stands as called. Ruling on the field stands. The Bills were not charged their timeout. Wow. 28 seconds. Ball at the Buffalo Bills 46-yard line. Wow. Wow. I can't. Are you serious right now? You can't be serious right now. All right, come on, D. Who cares? Step up. Make another play. Screen pass. Pittman gets out of bounds after a gain of 1. No, he lost a yard. He fumbled it backwards. 19 seconds, second down. Bills just make a play. Win this game twice. Hold on. The Bills now call their timeout. Again, the Bills were not charged a timeout because the official. $14 seconds to go. 2nd and 11. Bills up 27-24. Guys, how's my mic doing? Should I try to do anything during the timeout? Why they call that? Why they call what? The timeout? Because they wanted to see the formation. There's not a lot of time left, so use your timeout now. Mic is fine. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys sticking with me even after the mic incident. Guys, if you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying this game, hit that thumbs up button. This is absolutely insane. The Bills won this game. That was absolutely a fumble. Thank you very much. That was absolutely a fumble. I cannot believe the refs blew that call. But the Bills, listen, again, during that timeout, because it was a long, delayed timeout, first of all, the Bills defense got time to rest. Secondly, if you're Leslie Frazier, if you're Coach McDermott, you tell them, don't celebrate nothing. Win this game again. Win it again and again and again. Win it as many times as you have to. 2nd and 11, 14 seconds to go. Shotgun formation, trips to the top of the screen. Rivers just throws this one out of bounds. 8 seconds to go. Remember, guys, I hate saying this, but the last Bills loss was on a Hail Mary. Kyler Murray to DeAndre Hopkins. And the next week, Mike Williams catches a Hail Mary for the Chargers. I might Ric Flair and cry either way. I don't know. Blankenship's long this year is 53. He's 1 of 3 of 50-plus long field goals. 8 seconds to go. The Colts have no more timeouts. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Rivers looking to throw. Throws it out, and that's incomplete. 4 seconds left. 4th and 11. They only have a Hail Mary. That's it. 4 seconds to go, 27-24. Wow. By the way, did anyone else notice that the over-unders hit dead on right now? Talk about Vegas winning. Vegas wins. Shotgun formation, trips to the bottom of the screen, 1 wide receiver to the top. Rivers throws it as long as he can. Knockdown! The Bills are going to win this game! Again! And the Bills move on to the divisional round of the playoffs, where they're going to play the Steelers or the Titans or the Ravens. What a crazy, crazy way to start off Wildcard weekend. I know a lot of people want to call it Super Wildcard weekend. I don't care. It's Hyde on the knockdown. And after a lot, let's go! The Bills move on. That's all that matters. You could say the defense didn't play up to snuff. You could say the offense wasn't where it needed to be. You could talk about the run game. Talk about whatever you want. The Bills win this game. That's all that matters. We move on to the divisional round. Like I said, the Steelers, Titans, Ravens, whoever they are, they're next. You want to pull Bill Goldberg? Who's next? Woo! Ooh, yeah. Dig it. Jackson Smith with a $2.99 donation. Appreciate all of you for joining me on this coverage of the Bills' wild card weekend victory. Bills' first playoff victory since 1995. Again, where were you in 1995? I was in the 3rd grade, 2nd grade. I don't even remember. It was a lot, guys. Good timeout call, said Wyatt. Yeah, great timeout. Great job. The Bills move on. Again, they're going to play the highest remaining seed in the playoffs. Pierre Martinez, $5 donation. I appreciate it. Again, guys, next turtle. Again, Before the season started, we had 2 goals. Win your division, check mark. Win a home playoff game, check mark. Bills did it. What a game. Cheers to you guys. Guys, again, enjoy. Now the great news is about having this first game is we can enjoy the rest of this weekend and not worry about a thing. Not worry about a thing. And yeah, hey guys, I'll see you next weekend. Thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. 98 likes. Let's get 2 more. Just 2 more likes. Brian, thank you for the donation. Love you too, buddy. I look forward to this pandemic being over. Maybe we can catch up and maybe get some lunch or dinner or a beer or anything. But again, guys, thank you so much for joining me as I get to over 100. I appreciate that. The Bills win, and the Bills won twice. And it wasn't the prettiest victory. We have a lot to improve on between now and next week. But there's a next week, and that's what matters in the playoffs. And that's why I'm going to say, again, post-game coverage. You have #sports. You have Buffalo Fanatics. You have Cover One. You have Matt Perino. You have a whole bunch. You have a Cold Front Report. You have Dan Mitchell. You have a whole bunch of great post-game coverage. Make sure if you go there, tell them I sent you. But the Bills win this game. It wasn't easy, and the playoffs never are. Unlike last season, we let the Houston Texans stay in the game, and they ended up beating us. We didn't put this team away like we wanted to, but man, Tyler Bass with what ends up being the game-winning field goal, 54-yarder, and that's the difference of this game. The Colts miss a field goal. The Bills make it. So the Bills win 27-24. Sorry for anyone who picked the over-under this game. It hit dead on, so you can't do anything about that. Vegas wins. And again, thank you all for joining me. Colts were tough, really tough. Respect. Again, there's no easy out in this AFC. No easy out. And the Colts just proved that. And, they were the 7th seed, guys. That was the 7th seed. So expect a fun remaining 2 AFC games between the Colts and between the Steelers and Browns tomorrow night, and between the Ravens and the Titans. As you can tell, I'm losing my voice. I'm losing most of my ability to hide my emotion, which I'm always so good at. But the Bills win 27-24. Hell of a broadcast. Thank you so much. Love you too, Stefan. Colts were tough. Yeah, I respect the Colts. Absolutely. We made that much harder than it needed to be. We outplay ourselves trying to run the ball so dang much. I hope Moss is healthy. We might be seeing Williams next week. Who knows? But what I do know is I have you covered all week long. So whether it be updating you on Zach Moss, whether it be post-game coverage tomorrow or Monday, whenever I get a chance to do it. And like I said, maybe I'll be live for the Browns game tomorrow. So make sure you hit that notification bell. They will notify you if I'm live tomorrow for the Browns-Steelers game. Because, again, that game will determine who the Bills play in the next round. So enjoy all your post-game coverage, no matter who you go to, no matter who you turn to. They're all great. All will have different viewpoints, and that's what makes all these Bills YouTube content creators wonderful. You'll have one topic and 8 different viewpoints, and they're all amazing. So make sure you check them out. Let them know, hey, Joe cried at the end. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But go Bills, baby. Bills win this one 27-24, and we're on to next week. Guys, I look forward to talking to you all next week and throughout the week. I love you guys so much. It's been a great season, and we're moving on for at least one more game. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.